3 hours. 0 breaks. One brutal question, can your brain actually survive that much quahog chaos back to back? This marathon slams together nonstop cutaways, unhinged gags, and pure absurdity into one relentless endurance test built to push even the most hardcore Family Guy fans to the edge of consciousness. Think you can last? Prove it. In part 1, we're ranking the 10 worst, most unforgivable things every major character has done, starting off with Quagmire.
It's at least nice to know I'm in the arms of a trusted friend.
You trust me?
From bizarre hookups to extreme violence, Glenn has pulled off a bunch of messed up stuff throughout the show. And today we're bringing you our top 10 worst things he's done. Number 10. He lied about wearing a rubber.
Oh no! Both the pilots are unconscious and we're in a nosedive. If only there was someone on board who could save us.
I don't see Quagmire.
When it comes to Glenn Quagmire, there's a buffet of choices for picking his lowest moments. Take this gem for example, where he pulls off a 2-for-1 special in the low actions department.
Oh, that was great.
Thanks. I know you have a choice in airport sex, and I appreciate your choosing Quagmire.
While his buddies were dressed up as pilots, plotting to hijack a plane and make Quagmire the hero to save his job, Mr. Glenn thought it was the perfect time for a steamy encounter, leaving his pals in a slightly awkward position.
All right, I got a plane to catch. Say, which gate is flight 209?
209? That flight left half an hour ago.
Oh my god, that plane's going down! My friends are on that plane, they're all gonna die!
And to top it all off, he once again showed that respect for his sexual partners isn't exactly his forte. Classic Glenn, am I right?
Giggity. And that's not the worst part. Here's the condom I said I put on. Aren't I just the worst?
Number 9. He tried to score with his best friend's wife.
What happened? Where am I? Who are you?
I'm Lois.
Lois who?
Yo, we all know how Quagmire can't resist the ladies. No doubt, it's like his Achilles heel. But what if it's your best friend's wife we're talking about? Yeah, Glenn ain't one to back down from any situation.
Giggity, giggity.
When Peter lost his memory, everyone tried to help him get back to his old life, including his family and his old buddies.
So, what do we do here?
Well, we usually come here, you buy us drinks, and tell us what Lois's nipples look like you always do. Giggity, giggity.
But if there's one thing we learned from this guy is that when it comes to women and sex, he's all about seizing the moment. And believe me when I say that he was this close to seizing his shot.
If Peter's never coming back to me, it's at least nice to know I'm in the arms of a trusted friend.
You trust me? Uh-oh.
He might have some speck of decency left, or was it karma biting back? What do y'all think?
Damn it!
Number 8. Human trafficking.
Hey, Brian, check it out.
Peter, you painted over the back window. Isn't that dangerous?
I'm a redneck, Brian. We like people driving behind us to know what our beliefs are.
Our legendary Quagmire, infamous for his sexual exploits and endless kinks in the town of Quahog. And thanks to his buddy Peter, we got a peek into another side of his shady dealings. Peter was in the midst of one of his bizarre adventures when...
Peter, what the hell? My car!
And it wasn't the crash that spilled the beans to the viewers and probably the entire town about Glenn's dark underworld. But what unfolded next?
Ah, damn it! Hey, come back! เฮ้ย จะไปไหน มานี่ อีดอก กูจ่ายเงินไปแล้ว กี่กอง กูตกลงกับพ่อมึง ทำไมไม่ทำ
Human trafficking might be one of Quagmire's darkest deeds, but hold up, let's not be too hasty with our judgments. Maybe it was just a one-time escapade, huh?
But I gotta fly a plane in 20 minutes.
Oh, I can drive you.
A few moments later.
Oh, come on!
Quagmire, I am so sorry. We can go after him.
Don't worry about it, they're tagged.
Number 7. He sneaks into a slumber party.
Thanks for letting my friend sleep over, Mr. Brown.
No problem, Meg. If y'all get hungry, there's some cottage cheese in the fridge.
Fans of Family Guy know too well how shady Quagmire can be, stopping at nothing to satisfy his lowest instincts. Not even when there's a group of high school girls, and not even if one of them happens to be his best friend's daughter.
Driving it. I heard he bought it from his dad. Yeah, I remember his dad dropped him off at school in it one time when he was a freshman. Doesn't his dad live in Hartford?
Yeah, that's how twisted Glenn can be when he sets his mind to it. And if you thought sneaking into a girl's slumber party was the lowest of the low, just wait until you see his reaction to this boring situation.
Damn it, you guys are boring the crap out of me. Stupid, mindless chatter is what it is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go back to my place and rent a dirty movie. This is ridiculous.
Sneaking around to peep at a bunch of girls definitely earned him a spot on this list. We can all agree to that. His anger over wasting his time is just the icing on the cake.
That was weird. Oh well. Hey, let's compare breasts.
Number 6. He pulled off a very twisted revenge prank.
Wow, that was terrific, Jessica.
It was good for me, too.
Ah!
Got you again, Quagmire.
Halloween pranks are a total classic in Quahog, but if there's one lesson Peter and the gang had to learn the hard way, it's never to mess with someone as twisted as Quagmire. Cause man, after they pulled that nasty prank, Glenn started plotting his revenge.
My grandfather was a pilot for the Imperial Air Force during World War II. Flew a kamikaze mission in the Battle of Midway.
Wow, how come I never met him?
He was a kamikaze pilot.
You know what they say, revenge is a dish best served cold, and Glenn took his sweet time planting the seeds for what was about to go down.
You guys want to go for a ride?
Ah, sure.
Hell yeah. Look at all those old naval vessels.
Yeah, look at them all.
A few moments later.
I can feel my grandfather's Japanese blood coursing through my veins.
As a prank as sick as making your pals believe you're gonna crash a plane might be a bit extreme, and of course, deserving a spot on this list, but we can't deny it's gotta be hella satisfying, right?
That was for making me have sex with Joe, you sons of bitches!
You guys actually had sex.
Yeah, I kind of went rogue with that one.
Number 5. He had sex with his own father and...
I want to see Latinas, but I also want them to
Speak
speak
English,
Yes, exactly.
Wow, so you're into that kind of stuff too?
Uh-huh.
Now, Quagmire sure knows how to rock the perversion game, always pushing the boundaries like a pro. That's why nobody saw it coming when he met a girl who was crazier than him.
Oh my god! You roofied me?
Are you mad?
No, I'm in love.
Their wild sexual escapades took things way beyond Quagmire's usual standards, and reluctantly, he found himself crossing a line when, well, you gotta witness it firsthand.
Oh, wow, I can't even imagine what twisted, deviant act you've thought of this time.
I want you to have sex with your father.
What? No! No way!
Despite that wake-up call, Glenn couldn't cut ties with his psycho girlfriend, and that's when things took a dark turn. He ended up getting kidnapped and having a seriously rough time with it. He was eventually rescued by his buddies, and you could say his dangerous escapade had a happy ending, but...
My dad told me he's pregnant.
Number 4. He shot Peter.
Hey, Peter, you got your safety on, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because your gun is pointing right at me.
Wait, want me to pull the trigger and prove it to you?
No, I just want to make sure your safety's on.
This was just another one of those times when Glenn took things to the extreme. But you gotta admit, his buddy Peter didn't make things easy for him either.
Yeah, see, Quagmire? Safety's on. Now, this is a gun without a safety. Quite the difference, huh?
Getting shot by one of your best pals and then he doesn't show any remorse or take responsibility? It's gotta be pretty rough, no doubt. But hey, Quagmire's not exactly like the most rational dude either.
I need you to shoot me in the arm so we can be friends again.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No. I was supposed to offer, and then you were supposed to say, no, Peter, I'm not going to shoot you.
Their bromance was hanging by a thread, ready to snap forever. But luckily, they managed to sort things out, all mature and... just kidding. It's Family Guy, man.
I mean, if we're doing things fair here, then...
All right, we're good.
Number 3. He killed his sister's boyfriend.
Oh, God, I hope Glenn's okay. I'm so worried about him.
Shut up and limp! We're in a handicap spot, you slut!
Now, when we talk about the terrible things Quagmire's done, we can't brush off what happened with his sister's boyfriend. I mean, we're talking about a violent dude here, and it being one of Glenn's darkest actions, it all went down when they were in Quahog.
They've been with me 3 days now, and all he does is beat her day and night. And on top of that, they say they don't need to be entertained, but then they're always like, hey, so what are we doing? What's next?
Jeff's violence was just painful to witness, not just for Quagmire, but for everyone. So his buddies decided to help him, let's just say, take care of the problem.
I was pretty surprised you wanted me to come along. I thought you hated my guts.
Oh, come on, Jeff. I don't hate your guts.
Well, what the hell are we doing out here? I thought we were going to kill him.
So, Jeff.
In the end, it all fell on Quagmire's shoulders, and he didn't hesitate to put an end to it once and for all. Yeah, it's a delicate situation, we get it, but that doesn't change the fact that his actions deserve a spot on our list, right?
What the hell? I killed you!
I choke myself every day, you bastard.
Number 2. He almost had sex with his own daughter.
Wow, partying on the bus to prom. Doesn't get much cooler than this.
So this story starts with Glenn and his buddies sneaking into this graduation party, which that alone is enough to earn him a spot on this list, but believe it or not, the creepy move is just the tip of the iceberg.
Hello, gorgeous. How old are you?
18.
All right, and I just recorded you saying that, and hi, I am Glenn Quagmire.
During the school bash, Glenn meets this girl, which is already pretty sketchy if you ask me, and takes her back to his place. Everything seemed to be going great for our pal Quagmire until...
Oh, giggity.
Oh man. Glenn was about to hook up with his own daughter. Luckily, he had his emergency kit ready like any decent person would, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here, rub this up and down on the inside of your cheek. Giggity.
A few moments later.
And number 1, he faked his own death to bail out of the marriage.
Wow, it's so lovely here, Glenn.
Well, this is our 3-week anniversary, Joan. I wanted this date to be special.
Ever wonder what could be Quagmire's all-time low? Who said get married? Well, let me tell you, you're not that far off.
Nothing would make me happier than to be Mrs. Quagmire.
But it's not about getting married. It's realizing he's made the biggest blunder of his life and attempted to run away from it. Unfortunately for our buddy Glenn, divorce wasn't an option.
Some of the guys thought we should get a divorce.
What?
But
Quagmire found himself with no other way but to fake his own death, trying to put an end once and for all to this marital mess. And if you think pretending to be dead to escape from your own life's choices is the worst someone can do, just wait. Because you didn't see what happened when the Grim Reaper showed up.
Sorry, Mr. Quagmire, but I still need a body to take back with me, so...
No, you can't take him!
We could say it's a stroke of luck, am I right?
This is probably not cool, just throwing it out there. She was suicidal.
She was?
yeah, absolutely.
I had heard that too.
And her last name was Quagmire.
Thanks for watching, giggity! Be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. Why don't you check out Family Guy's 10 Dumbest Chris Griffin moments shown on your screen right now, cause it's freaking awesome.
In the second place, we have everyone's favorite Madam Lois Griffin.
Mr. President, I need to have a word with you. Wow, you certainly are very persuasive.
From outrageous schemes to jaw-dropping moments, Lois has left her mark on the show. And now it's time to unveil our top 10 list of the worst things she's ever done. Number 10. Harass Justin Bieber.
Yay! Birthday!
Oh my God!
Happy birthday, Lois!
You guys shouldn't have done this.
Hey, anytime you can celebrate the end of someone's periods.
Midlife crisis can drive people to do crazy things, but Lois takes it to a whole new level. What started as typical age-related insecurities and a makeover quickly went off the rails.
Hey, sluts. OMG, stop staring at me, please. Okay, thanks. What's going on, Peter? I got highlights, I went shopping, and I had my... So it's tighter now.
The new life Lois embraces becomes too much for Peter to handle. But Lois isn't willing to slow down, and when it comes to Family Guy, you can bet she'll do something outrageous if no one stops her in time.
If I'm the one who made her feel this way, then I'm the one who's got to fix it. Brian, keys. Chris, beer. Meg, ugly.
Lucky Peter arrives just in time, preventing the situation from escalating, and saves Lois from becoming a predator.
Hey there, cutie.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Are you a friend of my mom?
Hey, just get your pants off, hun.
Stop right there. Get away from her.
Peter?
Who are you?
While committing a little mischief himself along the way, of course.
Step away from my wife, you acorn-penis beauty. And Lois, I've had enough of you too. Now you come home and start acting your age.
This time things turned out well for the Griffin family, and perhaps not so well for our beloved Justin.
Mr. Beaver, they're calling for an encore.
Oh my God, those kids are expecting a show.
Number 9. Try to sabotage Christmas.
Peter, you did get a tree. Oh, it's beautiful. Peter. Peter! Peter!
How can we forget that time Lois ruined the whole family's Christmas? We all know family can be complicated, but what Lois did was a bit over the top.
You're all gonna see how hard it is to make Christmas happen around here without me. I am packing my bags and I'm out of here.
You're getting divorced?
Yeah, a beautiful and totally non-toxic plan for a great Christmas.
What the hell? They've never had a front yard family snowball fight when I was there.
This just in, husband does what wife normally does, comma, makes headlines.
Taking delight in her own family's holiday misfortune definitely secures her a spot on our top list of villainous acts. But hold on, because it gets even worse.
I must stop Christmas. Hey, what do you think this is? A lid?
Yep, when she realized her clan didn't exactly shed tears of longing for her, she took matters into her own hands and unleashed her inner Grinch, determined to sabotage Christmas like a boss. Can she sink any lower?
She never did confess. Instead, the Griffin's Muslim neighbor was arrested for the break, and the man was deported back to Turkey.
It seems she can. Number 8. Abandoned her children.
They think we're young.
You're hurting me.
This is our chance to break away from the Joes and Bonnies of the world. Our chance to finally make cool friends.
Hey, if there's anything worse than ignoring your children just to seem younger, it's abandoning them. Yup, Lois has pulled off some pretty controversial stunts. But denying your own children definitely deserved a spot on our list.
And why is Stewie going with you?
Stewie loved Uncle Grandpa.
Wait, Uncle? I thought you said...
Helicopter parents, let's go, Lois.
In her desperate quest to cling to her fading youth, Lois talked Peter into ditching their older children and moving to a hip young couple's retreat.
Ha, look, we're in apartment 4G, like the iPhone.
That's stupid, Lois. Don't ever say that again.
Hey, how's everything going in there?
Great, we're in apartment 4G, like the iPhone.
Oh, that's so twisted. Did you make that up?
Yes.
You'd think they'd quickly realize the error of their ways and come crawling back, begging for forgiveness from their forsaken offspring. But hey, it's Family Guy we're talking about, where things never quite go as planned.
Hey gang, there's a new couple moving in.
Oh my God.
A few moments later.
What a fun Gen Z time we're having. We should take a photo. Lois, why don't you take a photo and airdrop it to us?
Number 7. Became a corrupt mayor.
Can a woman really be mayor, or will she just menstruate all over the city? Stay with us.
Among all the bad things Lois did during the show, this is definitely one of the worst. Remember when she ran for mayor?
Mrs. Griffin, what do you plan to do about crime in our city?
A lot. 9/11 was bad. God, I can't believe how easy this is.
It all started when she personally witnessed the town's polluted lake and decided to run for mayor to make a change. Let me tell you, the first part went smoother than a buttered-up slide.
Hitler is plotting with the Legion of Doom to assassinate Jesus, using the lake as a base.
A few moments later.
How did she discover our plan?
Me, Solomon Grundy, kind of dropped the ball on that one.
But as power seeped into her veins, temptation knocked on her door, and she couldn't resist its charm. She gave in to the dark side of politics, reopening the very same lake she fought against, all for a few shiny perks. It may be a tale as old as politics, but it certainly earns a spot on our list.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Quahog Oil Refinery, we would like to thank Mayor Lois Griffin for our newest waste pipe.
Number 6. Cheated on Peter with Bill Clinton.
You can have me.
Lois has pulled off some pretty wild stuff, earning her spots on this list, and one of them is hands down when she had her time with ex-President Bill Clinton.
Man, tag out. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic.
It all started with Peter striking up a friendship with Bill, and Lois getting all worked up about the ex-president being a bad influence. She decides to confront him, and in the blink of an eye...
Mr. President, I need to have a word with you. Well, you certainly are very persuasive.
So I've been told.
A few moments later.
Hey, Bill, you up for a little bowling? I swiped some money out of Lois's purse. I don't think she'll notice because she's here humping you!
Peter!
Lois, showing deep down that she's a good person, did everything she could to fix the situation. She's even willing to let Peter get it on with her own mom. But thank goodness they managed to patch things up without going down that road.
I can't do it. I can't go through with it.
You have to, Peter, for the sake of our marriage.
Screw our marriage. I love you. I don't want to do anything to hurt you.
Oh, Peter.
Why are you naked in my house?
Why aren't you?
Luckily, love prevailed, and they were able to sort it all out without needing to go that far. Right?
Hey, listen, Bill, you and I need to have a talk. Boy, you are good. You are really good.
Number 5. Got rid of everything.
So Lois, what's your next bored housewife seeking purpose in life project after decluttering? Vegan baking? Handmade soaps on Etsy? Whoa, you drunk already, bro?
Hey, we've all hopped on the minimalism bandwagon at some point, right? It feels awesome to declutter and embrace a lighter, freer lifestyle. But let's just say Lois took it to a whole new level.
Hi, kids. do you need those hats?
I mean...
It's the foundation of my look, but we can discuss it.
Let's just see what you look like without... Whoa! You kids are Legos?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Mom.
And when we say next level, we mean I don't care about messing with space-time continuum level, you know?
Don't drag that down the stairs, all right?
Thank God, everything's back to normal.
Two. Gross.
After getting her hands on Trisha Takanawa's book, Lois becomes obsessed with purging anything that doesn't spark joy. But as expected in this show, things spiral out of control when she realizes that there are some things that simply don't spread happiness.
I cluttered my pants. It did not kindle joy.
Luckily, when she hits the point of desperation, realizing there's nothing left to toss for that blissful feeling, her family steps in to save the day. Or so.
Lois, don't do it! Please don't jump! Please! Lois!
Number 4. Turned into a shoplifter.
Oh my God.
Now, who could forget the time Lois went from casually swiping a ham to becoming a full-blown shoplifting addict? They say once you tasted the rush of adrenaline, there's no turning back, and Lois is living proof of that.
Oh my God, that was such a rush! I'm alive!
Her insatiable craving for more led her down a treacherous path, one that inevitably caught the attention of law enforcement.
Hold it right there, Lois. You're under arrest.
Let me just get my purse.
Sorry, Lois. Regulations. I can't give you any special treatment.
It's okay, Joe. I understand.
Lois couldn't control herself, and as it often happens in this show, she found herself face to face with the long arm of the law. But hey, maybe this wild ride taught her a thing or two, right?
Your Honor, I am so sorry for stealing all that stuff. I just couldn't control myself.
Well, Mrs. Griffin, considering this is your first offense, I've decided to go lenient and... Where the hell is my gavel? Give me that!
Number 3. Stole her daughter's boyfriend.
I bet you taste like Mountain Dew and Starburst. So we got a little welcome to the family present for you.
Your husband's work and poker game schedule?
My menstrual cycle's on there too, but I don't mind if you don't.
Lois has pulled off some seriously unforgivable stunts throughout this show. But when you mess with your own kids, you're guaranteed a top spot on our list. Lois was going through a self-esteem crisis when Meg decided to introduce her new boyfriend to the family. Yeah, you heard that right. Meg actually had a boyfriend. Can you blame Lois for feeling a twinge of jealousy?
He seems to be completely normal.
I can honestly say for the first time that I am attracted to our daughter. This must be what other fathers feel like.
It only took one compliment for Lois to pounce on her prey. And let me tell you, what began as a harmless mischief kicked into high gear when her daughter caught her red-handed.
Let's not play games. The other day you said I was attractive. Now what are we gonna do about it?
Oh my God, wow, this is so cool. I've never had a MILF come on to me before.
A few moments later.
Mom, I forgot my keys. Do you know where...
Thankfully, this dysfunctional family knows how to sort things out with a good old heart-to-heart chat. Right?
You don't know me.
Oh my God!
He hangs me from the shower rod with your old bras and then we laugh at you. Now get out of my room!
Well, when you're ready to talk.
Number 2. Nearly drowned Stewie in the toilet.
Is that the delivery guy? Ooh, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him!
Oh my God. Oh, Brian, are you okay?
Among all the selfish, cruel, and wicked actions that Lois has carried out over the years, this one is standing out among the worst. And it all started on a seemingly ordinary day. Poor Brian suffered a doggy accident, and the vet prescribed painkillers for him. But leaving those pills near a bored housewife is never a good idea.
Have your pain meds kicked in yet?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going?
Oh, yeah.
Huh, I want a whole yeah. Or maybe just a half of a half, huh?
Lois quickly develops an addiction to Brian's painkillers, but it wasn't just her addiction that earned her a spot on this ranking. It was her struggle with withdrawal, and, well, let's just say her rather questionable choices.
I'm Lucy. Where's the sky with diamonds?
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you lost?
No, I want pills. Give me pills.
The situation spiraled out of control to a point of absolute chaos that, well, you better witness it with your own eyes.
Oh my god, that's the last pill. Oh, Stewie.
What's happening? No, 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 no!
You know how Teacher Amy has you dive for ring? Well, this is like that, except it's a pill and...
Ah, damn you!
Come on, you just touched it!
Thankfully, Brian was there to lend a helping paw and save the day.
I have one pill left. It's in my crate, and you may have it.
Brian, I don't see it. What are you doing? Let me out of here, Brian. Stewie?
And number 1, nearly killed a barista at her coffee shop. On purpose.
Hey, Mom! My period started on the couch.
You wanted to have a family. You wanted this life.
My shoes are on the roof. Get them.
Sometimes stress can drive us all to do extreme things. But what Lois did is definitely in a league of its own. It all started when she was trying to win a Customer of the Week award at her regular coffee shop.
This week's Customer of the Week is... Terry, new customer.
Lois, should I stop recording? Oh, you got a text.
As the weeks went by, she never won and started to get a little edgy. That's when she made the drastic decision to put peanuts in her extremely allergic barista's car. Radical? You bet. Hilarious? Absolutely.
Okay, there she is. She's walking to her car. She's getting out her key. Driving away.
A few moments later.
Oh, good. Oh, shaving cream.
But let's not forget it is Family Guy with things never going as planned. Lois had to deal with some loose ends, which clearly didn't help her stress.
Hey, Lois, whatever happened to that Customer of the Week thing?
The what?
Customer of the Week at the coffee shop. Did you ever win?
Why? Why would you bring that up? What, are you obsessed with it? So you can hear me when I say that, but can't hear me when I say get off the couch.
I like to be up by people.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. At third place, we will discuss Brian, the ultimate dog of Family Guy.
Hey, Cheryl, get your fat ass over here before I dump you.
He's so bossy. I love it.
Brian used to be the voice of reason in the Griffin family, but over time, he revealed his true and detestable nature. So today, we're bringing you our list of the 10 worst things Brian has done. Number 10. He infects Stewie and Chris with herpes.
Hey, what you watching?
The Outlaw Josie Wales. It's a Western.
Ah, when do the cowboys go into the tent, lick their palms, and have sex with each other?
Different kind of Western.
We all know about the unconditional love that little Stewie has for his dog and best friend Brian. We see him go on countless adventures together. That's why what Brian did this time was shocking, deserving a spot on our list.
Blood brothers? What the devil is that?
Well, it's an ancient ritual where two friends intermingle their blood, thus sealing a bond even deeper than friendship.
Yes, let's do that. Brian, I want you inside me.
You don't have to say it like that.
All was smooth sailing. Until...
Ah! You son of a bitch! You gave me herpes!
Yep, he went ahead and gave poor Stewie a dose of the old herpes. And no, it wasn't some accidental slip-up.
Hey, Charlotte.
That's very cute, Stewie, but if I let you dress up like Hector Elizondo, I have to let everyone. Oh my God!
But hey, hold on, cause it gets even darker. Turns out, Stewie wasn't the only target of Brian's despicable antics. He's become a serial spreader, infecting others along the way.
Hey, Stewie.
How long have you been there?
Long enough to know you have herpes and do weird stuff with your teddy bear.
He does weird stuff. I just don't stop him.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to let you know you're not alone.
Oh, yeah? How so?
Well, if there's any tiny ray of sunshine in this whole twisted mess, it's that they've got each other to ensure Brian doesn't walk away unscathed.
Wow, you must be such a good person to knowingly go out with a herpes-riddled dirtbag.
Ew! I'm sorry, Brian. I've got to go.
Damn it, you guys. Her dad's really rich.
Wow, you weren't kidding.
Yeah.
Number 9. He steals Quagmire's one true love.
So?
Well, guess who has a date on Saturday? Not me.
It's no secret that Brian and Glenn's relationship is tense. And out of their many conflicts, this one's definitely deserving a spot on our list. It all went down with Brian, fed up with his floppin' love quests, deciding to sign up for Quagmire's course on how to score.
Hit on that fat chick.
What? Why?
Do it or you get an F.
Hey, will you sign this form that says I hit on you?
Sassy! You got me sweating above and below my ass. Let's go, lover!
Frustrated because Glenn's teaching methods didn't work on him, Brian decided to mess with him by using his own moves to snatch the only chick Quagmire ever truly loved.
Cheryl?
Hi, Glenn. My new boyfriend, I guess, knows you and told me where you live.
Hey, Cheryl, get your fat ass over here before I dump you.
He's so bossy. I love it.
Ha!
No doubt Glenn wouldn't take that lying down, and it all goes to hell during a catastrophic double date when he rolls up with Jillian, Brian's ex.
And we all know how those things end.
If you guys are so close, maybe Jillian should know that you teach a class in picking up women.
And Cheryl should know that you took that class.
Does Jillian know you're half Polish, Mr. Quagglecheck?
You son of a bitch!
Well, hey, at least this beef helped iron out some of their differences, right?
Would you mind giving me a lift home, buddy?
Number 8. He framed his coworker.
Suicide hotline.
Hey, I'm a pathetic dog whose family kicked him out and I want to kill myself.
Stewie?
Hey, Brian, how's the new job going?
Is there anything worse for a dog than being kicked out of its own home? Why don't we ask Brian? After getting the old heave-ho from the Griffins, Brian's out there hustling now to make ends meet. But hey, when's it not a good time to chase some tail, am I right?
Pleased to meet you, Brian.
Pleasure's all mine. So, any advice?
Well, there's a script you can go off of if you want.
Ah, script. You might end up in one of my scripts. Martha, gorgeous, headstrong, legs as long as spaghetti noodles, enters.
But the poor guy's luck takes another nosedive when he gets shot down by his coworker. And that's not even the worst part.
You know what, Brian? I will. Oh my God! Gross! You scumbag!
Oh, boy. Yeah, he's really hit rock bottom. Or has he?
She's gonna report me and I'm gonna get fired. What can I do?
Do what I do when people don't pay their rent. Plant drugs and call the cop. Walk me to my car. My trunk is full of coke.
In a twisted turn of events, Brian makes the heartless call to save his own skin by throwing his coworker under the bus for drug trafficking, just when she was ready to forgive him and take him up on his offer. Talk about karma, huh?
I knew you were a little twerp as soon as I met you. He did this! He planted that!
Martha, I'm so sorry.
You bastard!
Oh, you want to see some more karma up in this? All right.
Ow! My leg is broken! Only thing I can possibly do is lick it repeatedly.
Number 7. He let his wife die.
I have a disease called love. It may have started in my penis, but it spread to my heart.
There's a pattern here because the lowest and most messed up actions of our dear Brian always revolve around his insatiable quest for sex. And this one's no different. You see, Brian stumbled upon Jess at a bar, and those sparks were flying immediately. Sadly though, her time is limited on this earth, and she was determined to make the most of it.
But when I got my diagnosis, I made a bucket list of wild stuff I want to try.
Jess, I would like to help you cross off every single item on this list.
Brian, being all horned up or, head over heels, proposes marriage, ready to seize the day with his newfound love. But then came the good news.
But these past weeks, I feel like you've given me a lifetime of love.
Everyone, your attention, please. These are your latest test results, Jess, and they're remarkable.
Meaning what?
Meaning Jess is going to live.
Jess made a speedy recovery, both in health and, appetite, leaving Brian dumbfounded and caught off guard.
Oh my God, are you choking? Someone, Heimlich maneuver. How do you do the Heimlich maneuver? Come on.
Whether it was a deliberate plot or genuine panic, only time or karma will unveil the truth.
If she were still here with me.
I'm okay!
Okay, got it. Number 6. Posing as an ordinary dog to get laid.
You know, some people are okay with the drive-through car wash. Me? I'm a fan of the hand job. Hi, I'm Brian. Yes, I like to have fun with language.
Yeah, we all know Brian has pulled some seriously low moves throughout the show. But this time he's sunk to all new lows. You know the drill. Meets a woman, makes his move, and scores. But guess what? His new flame conveniently forgot to mention a tiny little detail.
Oh, crap. My
husband's home early. You've got to get out of here. He's really jealous. I think he's bitter because he never got the credit he deserved for killing Osama bin Laden.
Your husband's a Navy SEAL?
No fool, Brian finds a way to save his sorry ass from the situation and gets a free pass to continue his affair without facing the consequences.
What the hell is going on here? What is this?
Ruff.
You got a dog?
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Well, hey there, buddy. Wow, his nose is super wet. He must be healthy. Yup, and somebody's been rooting in a sardine can.
But we all know it's Family Guy, so expect the unexpected, right?
Hey, my laptop's out of battery. You wanna have sex?
Sure.
I'm out of here.
A few moments later.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Besides, I need you, boy. Now more than ever, I think my wife is cheating on me.
Sometimes he gets away with it, sometimes he doesn't. And it looks like this time, karma finally caught up with him.
Oh, Tori, thank God. Listen, you gotta unchain me. Look what Vic did. Tori, come back! Damn it!
Oh, shocker. Your gross hookup from the car wash ended poorly?
Number 5. He scammed Quagmire.
My teeth!
Brian and Glenn, always having that, let's say, complicated relationship. So it was a total shocker when that horny neighbor of the Griffins decided to lend him a hand after the poor dog had a mishap.
Here, just take this.
What is this?
That's my dentist. He'll bill me. I've got an account.
You got an account with a dentist?
He sells me nitrous at wholesale. I bang his wife.
I won't forget this, Glenn Quagmire.
With Brian's fresh new look, he managed to get a job as a real estate agent, quickly skyrocketing to success in his new line of work. Now, he's just one tough sale away from becoming a partner.
God, there's gotta be a sucker to buy this condo.
For the first time in my life, I got money to burn.
Looks like I found my sucker.
And how do you repay the guy who paved his way to fortune?
By scamming him.
What the hell? This is a dump!
Well, maybe it's still got a nice ocean view.
The harbor is poison. Damn it, Brian screwed me!
That's why I've never made any major investments with my dog.
That slimy, ungrateful move definitely earned him a top spot on our list. But hey, luckily, karma had its say in the matter.
You're honest and direct and compassionate. And that is 72 hours. Enjoy your crap hole, dumbass.
You son of a bitch!
Number 4. He took advantage of his son's fame.
Hey, Dad. I know we haven't talked in a while, but I'm calling because I'm on my way to Quahog.
Oh, really? Well, when are you getting here?
Tuesday.
Oh, don't say Tuesday. Oh.
Brian made it pretty clear that he wasn't interested in being a father figure to his son Dylan. But as expected, everything changed when he found his kid was a star on a TV show.
And you know what's weird? You're on a show. I'm a writer. It's almost like the universe is trying to, I don't know, make us work together or something. I don't know.
Suddenly, he's starting to force this relationship, hoping his boy could score him a gig on the writing team.
Hi, guys. Yes, I am that Brian Griffin. You probably have my novel, but just so you know, in here, I'm just one of the guys, all right? You have my novel, right? Nope. Nope. You got it, though. Nope. You got it? Nope. Nobody's got it.
Although his son did manage to give him a job, thrilled to be able to work alongside his father, Brian manages to screw it all up as always, letting his massive ego dictate his actions.
I just want to put this gun in my mouth.
Cut! Your line is, "That's right, Cameron."
I know. My dad wrote that one for me.
Again with this? Brian, you're fired.
In the end, Brian lost the dream job and his son's trust. Which one you think stung more?
Dylan, back here?
Sorry, Brian. Dylan says he doesn't want to see you anymore.
I'm sorry, too.
For what?
For this!
Yeah, you probably would have had a better shot if you hadn't yelled, "For this!"
Number 3. He crosses the line with Lois.
Lois, look at this. My essay won first prize in the New England Rising Writers Contest. I'm going to be honored at the big ceremony on Martha's Vineyard. They're going to put me up at a luxury hotel, all expenses paid.
Throughout the show, Brian's connection with Lois has been heating up. It's something the Griffin family's dog has had to navigate, but hey, let's face it, he's just a dog. And we all know restraint isn't his strong suit.
So, a lot of tension with Peter lately, huh?
Oh, that's an understatement, Brian. But tonight is our sex night, and a little physical release will do us both some good. Peter, are you oh, come on!
After winning an essay contest, Brian gets invited to a swanky hotel to claim his prize and decides to bring along Lois and Peter. But watching his best buddy constantly mistreating and neglecting his own wife starts to mess with his head.
Be great. A whole evening with Lois. We are going to have such a fun time.
Lois, my darling!
A couple of steaks, some wine, maybe a couple of sundaes.
Lois, my darling!
Our boy starts daydreaming about Lois. And after a steamy night together, he reaches a point where he just can't hold back his impulses anymore.
Stop it! What are you doing?
I can't help myself, Lois. I know you're married to Peter, but I love you and I can't stand it anymore. Lois, I'd really like to talk about this.
No! Stop scratching the door!
Okay.
Sure, it's a messed up move considering she's his best friend's woman, but we're optimistic they can find a way to mend their relationship. Number 2, he lies to a blind woman.
You want to go outside, maybe a little quieter?
Sure.
And as we all now see, Brian is known for his constant pursuit of, let's say, love. He's always on the prowl for a new lady to, let's say, connect with, and nothing can stand in his way.
Trip to the Eiffel Tower was just amazing. Are we almost at the top?
Yup, just a few more steps. There we are. Ah, the winds of Paris.
The real twist came when his latest conquest revealed a small detail about her personality.
God, I hate dogs. Yeah, they're just slobbery, annoying, needy little bastards. I'm just not really a dog person, I guess.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Now, for most people, this would have been a deal breaker. For Brian, it's just another test of how far one can go to, let's say, form a bond.
Oh, hi, you must be Kate. I'm Brian's nurse. He's had a little accident, I'm afraid.
Oh my God, Brian, are you okay?
Oh, don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just sort of bandaged up right now. You must be Kate's parents. It's so nice to meet you.
Without a doubt, this has to be one of the lowest and most regrettable actions of our beloved Brian, giving him this spot on the list.
Hey, are you Kate?
Yes?
Hey, it's Noah from J-Date.
Oh my God, hi!
And number 1, kills Rupert.
Ready for movie marathon day, Rupert? I was born ready too. All right, time for Fast and the Furious 1 through 7. All right, let's get high.
Throughout the show, Brian and Stewie's relationship has been incredibly close, but also quite toxic. However, one of the toughest moments between them occurred when Brian became jealous of little Rupert.
What was that, Rupert? Oh, yes. Yes. No. I don't know, maybe? Maybe bye?
Talking like this during the whole thing?
What? I'm answering Rupert's question.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to the bar.
Suit yourself. Rupert and I are just fine without you.
You can bet that's a morning young Stewie I'll never forget.
Oh boy, you're hungover. How are you going to do nothing today? No! Rupert! Rupert!
Oh, and remember when I told you they had a toxic relationship?
Let me make it up to you, please. How about you kill something I love?
How about I do that?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And as soon as Brian's trying to wash his hands of his messed up actions, boom, truth comes crashing down.
I was sick of you talking to him all the time. I was sick of you complaining to him about me when I'm right there in the room. And I was sick of always playing second fiddle to that bear. He's not even real.
Brian's pulled some seriously messed up stuff on the show. And even though he eventually finds redemption, his twisted confession, deliberately doing it all with toxic and self-centered motives, secures him a top spot on our naughty list.
We wouldn't change a single moment, except the end. Sorry about that. Rest in peace, Rupert.
Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. Go ahead, like the video for more Family Guy content. I know you want to keep going, so go ahead, check out top 10 worst things Stewie has done, shown on your screen right now. It's gonna make you laugh.
Next one is Meg Griffin.
We're gonna have fun tonight. Good, old-fashioned, all-American fun.
From going all berserk to messing with her own dog, Meg's been up to some seriously messed up stuff in this show. So let's check out the 10 worst things she has done. Number 10, she harbored a fugitive.
Hi, Meg.
Hi, Luke.
Let's get real. With the almost non-existent and frankly terrible attention Meg gets from her own family, it was a given she'd be on the lookout for affection and love elsewhere. And guess what? She actually found it, but it just happened to be in a rather tricky place.
Meg's involved with a convict.
Wow, Meg's like one of those crazy chicks who hooks up with an even crazier guy.
Come on, falling for an inmate isn't the most outlandish thing our dear Meg's ever done. The real kicker came next, when Luke made a cinematic prison break and headed straight for her own crib.
Don't run downhill!
You're going to jail, punk!
Maybe she didn't realize it back then, but she was basically an accomplice in his escape. After an action-packed run for the hills, our poor Meg ended up on the wrong side of the law. Unquestionably one of the wildest, or maybe just plain silly things Meg's ever pulled.
You're under arrest for harboring an escaped convict.
Oh, well, that's only fair because after all, I did hide him from the... What?
Number 9. She blackmailed Chris.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
It's me, Chris. You know me. Why are you talking like a bad guy?
Who could ever forget the time Meg decided to pull a fast one on her bro Chris? It all started when she caught him pocketing some of their parents' cash. And like the sly mastermind she can be, she decided to use that juicy tidbit to keep Chris dancing to her tune.
I won't tell Mom and Dad about the money if you promise to do whatever I say.
Meg, this is how a lot of porn starts.
But as usual, Meg let her wicked side take the wheel, relishing every chance to put her brother through the ringer. But Chris wasn't about to let his sis stomp all over him. So, what went down? Well...
I can't do this anymore.
Well, you should have thought of that before you stole money out of Mom's purse. I own you. Now,
I'm gonna run away and no one will ever see me again!
Good! Go!
And up to this point, you might be thinking, it's just sibling rivalry. But Chris vanishing from the home for a while had Meg worried. She realized she'd kinda went too far. If she only knew where her brother had gone to seek refuge, whew, she'd be sweating big time.
I ran away from home. Do you mind if I live with you?
Live with me? My goodness.
Number 8. She recorded a sex tape to get expelled from school.
Oh, fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge. I said...
Us fans of the show know that Meg is like the living embodiment of a welcome mat, where every character just wipes their dirty feet. It ain't just her own family treating her like the resident black sheep. Even her classmates are in on it. And that includes the new schoolyard thug.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry!
What's your name, dude?
Meg Griffin!
3 o'clock, Friday. I will destroy you.
Let's face it, if you threw a Kit Kat at Meg, she still couldn't catch a break. So it was only a matter of time before she crossed paths with the new bully. He promised her a face-off after she accidentally sauce-bombed him in the school cafeteria, and Meg tried everything to avoid it, even resorting to some wild moves.
All I have to do is get expelled. That sex tape I released should be everywhere by now. Ugh, come on, really?
If you think about it, among all the options she had for getting expelled, sharing a saucy video was probably the most twisted one. Although she probably had other options that could have served her purposes and self-esteem better.
You know what? Good for her.
Number 7. She had a road rage meltdown.
Holy crap, that's awesome! Where is he?
She's right here, Peter.
Meg?
Yeah, Dad. I don't mind driving you around till you get your license back.
What?
Let's be real. Most of the times Meg's erupted in a fit of rage on this show, it's probably because of the mistreatment and relentless teasing from her own family, especially Peter. And this time was no different, although maybe she took it up a notch.
You left your apple juice at home.
I want apple juice!
You want to watch SpongeBob?
Yes. With apple juice.
After they took Peter's license, Meg was suddenly on duty as her father's personal chauffeur. Things started out fine, but it didn't take long for Peter's toxic behavior, along with his buddies, to get under Meg's skin.
What the hell is your problem, you dumb bimbo? God, stop!
True to form, Meg blew her top once again, unleashing her inner beast. Although this time her wrath landed on an innocent bystander, who was merely caught in the crossfire, leaving the real troublemakers unscathed. Maybe after this, Peter learned to cut Meg some slack.
Meg, that was awesome!
Number 6. She used repulsive tactics to win a fight.
Sounds like you have a pretty big problem, Meg.
Huh? Mr. Quagmire? What are you doing in here?
This is my base of operations.
The bully. So after his promise to serve her a beatdown, Meg had a brilliant idea. She turned to none other than Quahog's quirkiest neighbor.
Giggity.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about.
You're grosser, and you're gonna use that. Your weird body can be a dangerous weapon if used properly.
As the worldly wise guy he is, Quagmire's had some prior experience in these situations, and he managed to convince Meg to unleash her true inner potential as a winning strategy for the showdown. Now, you might be wondering, What's her true potential all about?
You'd be surprised what my face can do to you!
Yeah, she didn't hesitate to let her true grossness shine right in front of that whole school, all in the name of victory and teaching that new bully a memorable lesson. Let's hope he learned that messing with our Meg doesn't come without its consequences. Number 5. She publicly shamed Brian for being an atheist.
So you feel better, Meg?
All better, Mom. I was made well by the hand of God. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Meg, what are you talking about?
Now, Meg's rap sheet is longer than her list of good deeds. Maybe even more than she's had thrown at her. A big chunk of her shenanigans usually involves violence, and it's clear that Meg has a wild side that she's been holding back. However, this time was different. It was all about pure intolerance.
Brian, you're a thoughtful person. Are you willing to open yourself up to God's truth?
Oh, you're barking up the wrong tree, Meg. I'm an atheist.
What's that?
You see, Meg was going through a super intense religious phase, and when she discovered that her dog, Brian, not only didn't buy into her faith, but was a card-carrying atheist, she couldn't take it. She only saw one way to deal with it.
And junior Christian soldier Meg Griffin has identified the atheist as Brian Griffin.
How the hell could you do something like this?
If a man hath ears, let him hear, Brian.
In a conservative town like Quahog, making Brian's atheism public knowledge was like opening the gates of hell. And it was all thanks to Meg, who just couldn't stomach the thought of someone not buying into her beliefs.
Well, this is nothing. Probably just a random act of violence. I thought only he without sin could cast the first Prius.
Number 4. She became a feisty ex-convict.
I'm home. You're all my now.
Okay.
After that little vacay in the big house, and another one of Meg's all-time greatest hits. As we witnessed in this video, Meg strolled back home, let's say, upgraded. Her newfound vibe didn't take long to give that whole family a case of the heebie-jeebies.
Who's the biggest, toughest guy in this house?
Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I believe I hold the distinction of...
We all sort of know prison's a rough place, but who could have guessed Meg would come out as this whole new kind of scary person? Maybe she was making up for all the years she was stepped on.
It's my poop bucket.
What the hell?
I'm used to going to the bathroom in my room.
Are you using my shirts as toilet paper?
Yeah, and I think I might need some right now.
Some might argue that her time behind bars did her some good, because she finally figured out how to make people take her seriously. Others may say that her new vision is a bit over the top and way too feisty. Any way you look at it, it's hands down one of the worst things she's ever pulled off.
Are you gonna take those soda cans to the Shaw Skank Redemption Center?
Number 3. She tried to roofie Chris.
There he is. The reason my bedpost is so shiny.
We've had it drilled into our heads that Meg isn't exactly the school's poster child for popularity. In fact, let's call a spade a spade. She's the complete opposite. So, when one of the kids actually agreed to go on a date with her, we couldn't help but smell something fishy.
I'm sorry, Meg. I think you're great, and I love hanging out with you. But there's something you should know. I'm gay.
You are?
As it turns out, Meg's date wasn't what it seemed, and her suitor was actually gay. But wait, there's more. He even spilled the beans that he had a crush on her brother, Chris. Naturally, Meg didn't exactly ace that situation.
Hi, Mr. Quagmire.
What can I do for you?
I was wondering if I could borrow some roofies?
Oh, sure. Just a sec.
When Meg noticed her shot with Kent fading into the horizon, she reached out to Quagmire for a hand and made one of the most eyebrow-raising, cringe-worthy decisions of her life. She drugged Chris and tricked Kent into having sex with him. Oh yeah, this gets a prime spot in the highlight reel.
Hi, I didn't realize you'd be awake.
What?
Well, Meg said you'd be asleep, but it's fine. I can work with this.
Oh, hell no!
Number 2. She tried to harass Brian.
So, Meg, how was school?
It's no secret that Meg's basically the school's underdog. So it wasn't a shocker that nobody was lining up to be her date. What did surprise everyone, though, was Brian, reluctantly stepping up to the plate. Let's face it, he didn't have much of a choice.
Brian, will you go with me?
Are you gonna kill yourself if I don't?
Yeah.
Well, then my hands are pretty much tied.
The real mind-bender was when Brian defended her against the mean girls, being the loyal watchdog he is. And like it often goes, one thing led to another and bam, before you can blink an eye.
No one's ever stood up for me like that.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks, Brian.
A few moments later.
Sorry, that was the booze, not you.
Now, if you thought that was wild, hold on to your butts, cause Brian's nightmare had only just begun. Ooh, we know how dark and twisted she gets when she puts her mind to it. And tormenting her own dog, hands down, is one of the nastiest things she's pulled on this show.
We're gonna have fun tonight. Good, old-fashioned, all-American fun.
And number 1, she hooked up with Chris.
Do you think we'll get to make out?
These things always end up in makeout sessions.
So we're gonna say it again like we said it a million times. She ain't the poster child for beauty, charisma, or, well, you know what's up. However, she was banking on Halloween night to be the ultimate game changer, where her chances of getting lucky would skyrocket.
We are so gonna hook up! I think we look hot. Totally hot.
Ugly bitches!
Moo!
All pumped and stoked for her first high school Halloween shindig, Meg was on a mission to bag some serious laughs, courtesy of the superpower known as her costume's anonymity. And guess what? She nailed it. But you know the drill. There's always a but in this crazy show.
Oh my God.
A few moments later.
Oh my God, what are you doing here?
Yep, folks, that actually happened. And I like to think we're all on the same page when it comes to considering hooking up with your own brother, even if it was in disguise and in the shadows worthy of a spot on this list, am I right?
Why do you and Meg smell like sweat and shame?
Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. Go ahead and check out Family Guy 10 Times Lois Went Too Far, shown on your screen right now.
You're gonna have a great time.
The last one of part 1 is Peter Griffin.
Look, I'm gonna call Mahmood right now on this cell phone he gave me. He'll tell you.
Peter Griffin has established himself as one of the most criminally inclined characters out there. And while it may be hilarious, he often takes it too far. So here we bring you our top 10 reasons why Peter Griffin should be in prison. Number 10. Hit a pregnant woman.
Hey, Peter!
Quagmire, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, soccer moms. All right.
Well, I'd like to hang around with you, but Lois needs me at home.
I got beer.
Boo, Lois! Yay!
We all know Peter's a wild guy, capable of starting a brawl in the middle of a football game if he's had a few too many drinks. But this time, he really went too far.
Handball. Penalty kick. Blue.
That's the 10th time today! Nice grab, Orca! Hey, get Moby off the field before he burps up a license plate!
Hey, easy, fella. That's my kid. Now apologize.
Okay, I'm sorry your kid's a brain-dead, stinking blue cheese fat!
Oh, that's it.
During Chris's game, some jerk insulted his son and Peter lost it. But this time, he had really bad luck.
Hey, you hit my mom!
No, I hit your dad.
Whoa, stand back. Give her some air.
You mean give him some air?
Call an ambulance. She's going into labor.
You mean he's going into labor? Whoops.
We have to admit he's done plenty to deserve jail time, but this time he got off easy with just a little house arrest. And to his credit, he did have a nice gesture for the lady he assaulted.
I sent her a little something for the baby. Yeah, of course, I would have brought it over myself if I wasn't under house arrest.
Number 9. Animal cruelty.
Ew, what would you want that for? It's gross.
No, it's not. It's awesome. I can suck on it for the flavor. I can thrash it around, pretend it's a snake. Sometimes I just bite it like this.
Rope! That's stupid. I want it.
No doubt Peter's done worse things than mistreating animals, even when it comes to his own dog Brian. But this time he crossed the line, earning another spot on our list.
Hey, Chris, where's your father?
He's still trying to get that rope away from Brian.
He's gotta give up that obsession. I don't like what it's doing to him.
Precious wants a precious rope.
Peter, enough with the rope.
Also wants ice cream.
No, Peter, it's too close to dinner time.
Get ice cream anyway.
Don't you dare.
We all know Peter can act like a spoiled brat, and that's exactly what happened when he became obsessed with Brian's rope toy. He tried everything to get his hands on it, but when things didn't go his way, He didn't hesitate to take drastic measures.
Come on, Brian, you better let go. I told you this is mine. You're never gonna get it. Just give me the rope. Nobody has to get hurt, Brian. Only one person has to get hurt, Brian.
Well, let's put aside the fact that he ran over someone for now and focus on animal cruelty. Once again, Peter's jokes went too far, and we're pretty sure his actions would warrant, at the very least, a brief stint in the cell.
Damn it, Peter, what were you thinking? This has to be the stupidest thing you've ever done.
Number 8. Domestic violence.
Oh my God, Chris, what happened?
Kyle beat me up.
You let that little punk beat you up?
One thing's clear about Peter. He has a knack for crossing the line. You could even say he finds it amusing. And this is one of those times. It all started when he tried to have a talk with his son's bully, and as you can guess, things got out of hand.
Peter did what?
That act alone is completely illegal and should land him in jail, but it gets even worse when he starts enjoying being a bully himself.
Dad, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like such a bully?
Because there are two kinds of people in this world, Chris. There are bullies and there are nerds. My point being that I'm a bully, not a nerd. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah.
Dad! Get away from me! Dad!
Peter's fine. You're coming to get me. I'm coming to get you. In the kitchen, Meg.
This ain't the first time Peter unleashed violence within his own family, and we can only anticipate it won't be the last. But although he managed to dodge prison this time, karma finally caught up with him. Number 7. Piracy.
Aha! There's me wench.
Peter, what the hell are you doing?
That's Long John Peter to you, porthole.
You know how when someone says they've pirated something, we usually assume they've just downloaded illegal movies or whatever, right? Well, when it comes to Peter Griffin, things are a bit more literal.
For no reason, I'm going to fire this cannon all over your store. Aha! Terrible pharmacy toys! We'll see to it that no child ever receives these as a last-minute gift hastily bought on the way to the party.
Basically, Peter becomes a real pirate and starts terrorizing the town, committing all sorts of crimes and causing massive property damage. He even went to war with other pirates and disrupted the peace during an epic battle. I mean, it's pretty much par for the course with him. But you gotta wonder what the folks in Quahog and the authorities thought of all this. Thankfully, his days as a pirate came to an end when his loyal mate abandoned him.
Sir, we've got a man down.
Oh my God! Adrian Beakey! Say something!
Shoot me.
Number 6. He tried to rip off his father-in-law.
All right, Joe, we're here.
All right, Peter, Quagmire, start the diversion. Cleveland, find that door. Check.
We all know Peter isn't exactly a role model citizen, but oftentimes the crimes he commits are for a good cause. Like that one time when he tried to help his friend Joe raise money for his new daughter's medical bills.
Uh-oh. It's a combination lock. Looks like I'm just gonna have to cut through it. Good thing I brought Reese Witherspoon's chin.
This programming brought to you in part by Kobe brand condoms, the protection you want for the sex she doesn't.
When his first idea, which was, by the way, also pretty damn illegal, didn't work out, he tried to borrow money from his millionaire father-in-law. Because if there's one thing you gotta admit about Peter, it's that sometimes he tries to take the high road.
Is there any way you could help us out? Of course I could. But it's funnier to me if I don't. In about an hour, I'm gonna piss away 20 grand. What, are you gonna bet on the Knicks?
That's when he and his pals planned the heist to get the $20,000 they needed. Their methods may have not been entirely legal, but thankfully, his wife saved him from ending up behind bars.
How the hell'd you get your dad to give him that 20 grand?
I told him it was for me. I said I wanted to hire a divorce lawyer.
You're joking about that, right? Lois, you're joking, right?
Number 5. Mayhem on the streets.
Whoa!
Whoa, big guy. You're probably never even gonna see him again.
No doubt about it, Peter has done a lot of things that are, let's say, on the edge of legality. Some are forgivable, or at least not that serious. But when a certain anthropomorphic farm animal crosses paths with our Family Guy, chaos and destruction rise to astronomical levels.
Oh, yeah, and that nice chicken outside gave me this coupon.
I'm sorry, this is expired.
You son of a...
And the worst part is that the battle didn't happen just once, and in each of their encounters, the level of damage and destruction increases exponentially.
Oh, crap.
All that destruction must have cost an incalculable fortune, and just for that, Peter should spend a long time in prison. But hey, this is Family Guy. For the sake of the city and its people, let's hope these two make amends soon.
What are we fighting about?
You know, I have completely forgotten.
Me too. I cannot for the life of me remember.
Oh my God. You know what? I hope I didn't hurt you.
No. I'm all right.
Let me make it up to you. Why don't you let my wife and I take you out to dinner?
Well, that sounds lovely.
Number 4. Terrorism.
Oh, great spirit, why do I hold myself back in such situations? Oh, ground! Ah, damn it! The Eiffel Tower. Oh, cool, I'm in Paris.
Hey, look at that douchebag who got stabbed in the butt.
Oh, crap, I'm in Vegas.
Peter's life is a never-ending series of senseless adventures, usually leading him to quite controversial situations. Like the time he ended up in the hospital and befriended a terrorist. Yep, you heard it right. That's the kind of stuff that happens to Peter.
Peter, where are you going, and why are you dressed like that?
Well, Lois, I happen to be a Muslim now, which means I'll be spending a lot of my time in mostly empty cafes, watching soccer on an 8-inch black and white TV. Yes, the team I like is kicking it. Oh no, the team I don't like is kicking it. Yes, the team I like is kicking it again. I will celebrate with finger cymbals.
At first, everything seemed fine, and Peter enjoyed getting to know and learning about Muslim customs. But soon enough, red flags started popping up.
I think you joined a terrorist sleeper cell.
What? That's crazy. Look, I'm gonna call Mahmoud right now on this cell phone he gave me. He'll tell you. Damn phone's busted. Maybe I dialed wrong.
Peter, please stop trying to call Mahmoud.
His friends convinced him to stay undercover amongst the terrorists to try and prevent the attack, and believe me when I say he gave it his all.
Dari, can you repeat all that? I just had an itch right by my microphone.
Microphone? He's wearing a wire.
The plan paid off, and the cops swooped in just in time to foil the explosive mayhem. But let's just say Peter always finds a way to deserve that time behind bars.
We all go celebrate at the Clam.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think we could all use a drink.
Tell you what, let me call Horace and tell him to get our table ready.
Peter, did you just...
Let's go.
Number 3. I might have blown up a children's hospital.
Yeah, I've always wanted to see the inside of the executive bathroom.
Executive bathroom, sir?
Yes?
Right this way.
So, where is this executive bathroom?
There. Welcome to Executive Bathroom Island.
We have to admit that Peter's crimes aren't always fueled by evil intent, but rather pure and utter stupidity. Like that time he was trying to get promoted at work, remember?
I have decided to do whatever it takes to become an executive.
Well, it would certainly be great if you got a promotion. You'd earn more money, get better health insurance.
Lois, I am doing this for the bathroom, and I'm not giving up on my dream.
In one of his many attempts to secure that coveted promotion and executive bathroom privileges, he hatched a genius plan to take down a rival's billboard. But true to Peter's nature, things went hilariously wrong.
Angela, look out your window. You see that Anheuser-Busch billboard next to the children's hospital? Well, watch this. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is horrible. Oh, God. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, good Lord, save them. Bless their Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go.
All right, everything worked out.
Sure, it was a minor miscalculation, but the consequences were downright grave. No denying he deserved some jail time for that epic blunder.
A management-level position has become available, and I've seen that you've been working very hard lately. I am recommending you for a promotion.
Holy crap. You know, last week I ate a fortune cookie that said obvious lesbian will bring great news. It also said a grand piano will fall on me.
Number 2.
Established my own country.
What?
I've never encountered anything like this before, but your property doesn't seem to be on the map. It's not part of Quahog.
What the hell are you talking about? I've been living at 31 Spooner Street for 12 years.
Sorry, but according to this map, you're not even part of these United States, which would make you
a communist!
Who could forget the day Peter found out his house wasn't even part of the USA? That's right. Thanks to some tech glitch, he discovered he was living in no man's land. So what does he do? Only the most Family Guy thing ever.
This territory will be known as Pretoria. I was going to call it Peterland, but that gay bar down by the airport already took it.
Peter and his family founded their own country in the middle of the US and aimed to enjoy all the freedoms that come with it. But boy, do they have a lot of consequences to deal with. Luckily, they picked up some allies along the way.
Hey, is Momar here yet?
Yeah, he's over there with Saddam. And then Jerry guessed that her name was Mulva.
The situation is very tense and extremely dangerous. It's only a matter of time before, Oh my God, they've opened fire. This is not a safe place to be. And now sports.
Naturally, the government wasn't gonna take this lying down. But all things considered, Peter got off pretty easy. All he had to do was give up Pretoria. But who knows, maybe one day he'll make it into the history books.
And that's the story of Pretoria, a little nation that 200 years ago seceded and repatriated in less than a week. Any questions?
Yeah, I don't get it.
And number 1. I'm a maniac behind the wheel. It's no secret that Peter's a wild card when he takes the wheel. He's had his fair share of accidents and reckless moments. You remember that time he lost his life due to drunk driving? Yeah, it's just one of his many reckless acts. But the act that takes the crown in our ranking is the most outrageous thing our lovable Family Guy has ever done. We're talking about the time he won that marathon. Sounds impressive, right? Well, hold on tight, because you won't believe how he pulled it off.
I'm Bob Costas, here with Boston Marathon winner Peter Griffin. Peter, how did you do it?
I'll tell you, Bob, I just got in my car and drove it. And when there was a guy in my way, I killed him.
This act is pure evil, a selfish display of cruelty. There's no question that Peter deserves a life behind bars. But hey, it's Family Guy we're talking about. Who knows what other crimes our beloved Peter will unleash? Can he ever top himself?
Go ahead and share your thoughts in the comments.
We want to thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. Why don't you check out 10 worst things Lois has done, shown on your screen right now.
It's absolutely mind-blowing.
Part 2 is where karma finally shows up. Every time a character got exactly what they deserved. First one to face karma is Stewie Griffin.
There's a toll in the hall now. Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
That's my back, it's killing me.
Stewie's well known for his cruelty and wicked schemes, but every now and then he gets a taste of his own medicine. Here are 10 times he got what he deserved. Number 10. He drank Peter's spit jar.
What the hell are you doing with a pickup truck?
Wait, let me guess. This is because of the Redneck Comedy Festival, isn't it? Oh, that dog of mine!
Now, Stewie's hands down one of the evilest and most wickedly creative characters in the show. So no one's gonna be too shocked if we say he totally had it coming. Even when it seems like he's as clean as a whistle. Cause you know how it goes. The past always comes back to bite us in the tail.
I am gonna do everything a redneck is supposed to do.
Ugh, this is gonna be more painful to watch than when he ate half a fudgesicle in one bite.
When his dad Peter was going through his not at all strange and entirely normal redneck phase, he took the role seriously and down to the T. But let's not forget, Stewie's just a little tyke and ain't really versed in the southern customs.
Oh, there's my apple juice.
Stewie, wait, don't...
Where's my money?
Never mind.
Just like we said, karma's got a way of circling back, and sooner or later, you reap what you sow. And maybe Stewie ain't feeling it right now, but you can bet your boots Brian's finally tickled pink for giving Stewie a taste of his own medicine. Number 9. He was punished by Meg.
This. I press my butt against the wall and duke on it.
Stewie, don't do that!
Little devious Stewie's a maverick, answering to no authority. That's common knowledge. But let's not forget he's still just a baby, and sooner or later, someone was bound to have had enough of his antics. And how do you handle a misbehaving child?
Now sit here until I say you can get up. And if you move one muscle before then, I'll smack you in your weird head.
Hey, it's not weird. Mom says it's distinctive.
Meg found herself in charge of the house while their parents were away, and after getting fed up with Stewie's attitude, she didn't waste a second before putting him in his place. Now, this might sound like typical stuff in a young one's life, but here's the kicker.
Stewie! I forgot he's been in a timeout for 6 hours. Stewie?
Poor Stewie had to endure this punishment and a fair bit of terror for quite a spell. And if you're starting to feel a tad sorry for Stewie, just take a trip down memory lane and recall the countless misdeeds he's pulled off.
Sorry, I forgot my jacket.
Number 8. He wiped out his existence.
God, it's a family of idiots. I wish I was never born. Not tonight, Rupert. I'm much too upset.
It's possible that because he's a baby with a brain the size of a planet, Stewie always felt like he didn't quite belong in the Griffin family. And as you'd expect, there came a day when Stewie had just had it and decided to take some seriously wild measures.
I loathe this family. Being born into it was clearly some sort of cosmic mistake, so I'm going back in time to prevent that mistake.
Thanks to his time machine, the little guy jetted back to the past to break up his parents and prevent his own birth. And believe it or not, he pulled it off. Stewie found himself reborn in the heart of a British family. But what looked pretty awesome quickly started to rub him the wrong way.
I don't even get a stuffed animal to hug. The only thing in this crib is a 19th century dueling pistol. Ah! It's loaded?
With the lesson learned, Stewie got down to the nitty-gritty of getting back to his old life, and as you'd predict, he nailed it once again. But you know how karma rolls? It decided to leave him a little keepsake.
Stewie, I'll miss you. Ah, damn it! Help me, Stewie! Lift it off! That looks really heavy. You know, you'll be fading away any moment. You know, it'll be a lot of effort, ultimately for nothing. I'm choking on my own blood!
Number 7. He faced Brian's mental torment.
It's been 24 hours. Got my money?
Oh, you know what? Just give me till next Friday. I'll have it for you.
Oh, that's funny. I could have sworn I said have it today.
Now this is hands down one of the show's most epic moments, no doubt about it. Picture little Stewie stepping into the shoes of a hardcore bookie, dishing out some seriously brutal beatdowns to poor old Brian. It's an image that sticks with you, doesn't it?
Where's the money, man? Where's my money? 5 o'clock. You hear me? You got till 5 o'clock. You freaking psychopath! Clean yourself up.
After losing a bet and seeing Brian fall behind on payment, Baby Griffin doesn't waste a second teaching this freeloading dog a lesson. But what he didn't factor in was that he was roughing up someone he shared a roof with.
This is gonna be fun.
Poor Stewie found himself in the middle of a never-ending mind game with Brian, pushing him to the brink of insanity. And finally, after enduring all that torment, the sweet taste of revenge arrived. Number 6. He got rejected by Bart Simpson.
Go wash up for lunch. Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. I love that. Is that a popular expression, like what the deuce?
Probably more popular.
If there's one animated character in the world that our little Stewie could relate to, it's without a doubt the great Bart Simpson. And even though they hail from completely different worlds, that unforgettable crossover episode finally gave us the epic team-up we'd been waiting for.
Oh my God, that was great. I mean, unless you think it sucked, in which case it sucked.
It was all right, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Stewie didn't just admire Bart. He took the kid's lessons and antics way too seriously. And when I say way too seriously, we mean he went as far as kidnapping and torturing Bart's enemies.
Out.
But if we don't keep in touch, I'll kill myself.
That's what I'm talking about. Later, dude.
Later, dude.
Stewie's devious behavior turned things a little too twisted, even for Bart. Our tiny Griffin ended up facing a major brush-off that broke his heart so much, it almost had us feeling sorry for him. Number 5. His steroids wore off.
I got something that'll get him going.
Well, if there's anyone I can trust, it's a stranger at the gym holding a dirty needle.
Alright, first off, let's get one thing straight. What went down with Stewie and those steroids? Not his fault at all. Classic blame it on the bad parenting scenario, courtesy of Peter. And can we really fault a baby for turning into a full-blown muscle machine? Well, maybe we can.
What's going on, B-? What's a heps?
You see, the deal is, with this fresh physical strength, Stewie did a complete 180 with his behavior. You could say he was finally playing it the way he'd always dreamed. So, in a way, we could actually point the finger at him, couldn't we?
This is... Oop! Can I... Oop!
I'm just messing with you, man. You can do whatever you want. I was just kidding you. Why are you so serious?
But as that saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And before you could blink, poor Stewie got hit with a nasty curveball. And you better believe Brian had a little payback in store.
I'll tell you what's happening. Your steroids have worn off. You're weak like everyone else. And guess what? There's a toll in the hall now. Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
Number 4. He was attacked by his own bees.
Bees? Like a beekeeper?
Yep, Mom missed soccer registration, so this is my weekends.
And one day, out of the blue, Stewie decided to try his hand at beekeeping. And unsurprisingly, he nailed it. Because let's face it, when it comes to this youngest member of the Griffin family, the guy's a straight-up genius.
So, Brian, this is my hive. Now, how many bees do you think are in here?
I don't know, a million?
No, it's 4,000. Now that seems like nothing because of your idiot million guess.
But his huge brain power is only matched by his greed. Seeing the business taking off, he figured he'd motivate his little bees to produce more honey. And how'd he pull that off? Well, just like any other regular Joe, right?
Steroids, Brian.
What are we supposed to give them?
It says this is enough for a horse, so... I don't know, how many bees is a horse?
Well, you can't fit a horse in this box, so I just used the whole thing.
But you know how it goes down in Family Guy. Stewie's scheme went haywire, and his newly buffed bee buddies decided it was high time to school him in the way he'd remember for a long, long while. Or at least until his next twisted plan.
Turn on the wipers!
Number 3. He was replaced by his robot friend.
You bloody thief! Every joke you told up there was stolen from me! You and I are no longer friends!
You see, Stewie's quite the character we're all familiar with. A little troublemaker, a tad spoiled, and quite the vengeful soul. Oh, and he's a total genius too. His relationship with his dog Brian is so toxic that, at the slightest provocation, the youngest Griffin takes some rather drastic steps.
I have nothing to say to you, Brian. Besides, I'm busy playing with my new friend.
What new friend?
Now, Stewie's got brains to spare, but when he decided to swap Brian out for a new AI-driven friend, he had no idea what kind of chaos he was cooking up right in his own room.
I've built a few friends for myself. I have time for a friend of your simple ways. I must ask you to leave.
And as you might have guessed, the robot he whipped up to fill Brian's shoes not only jumped into his role, but also started cranking out more robots to replace him. Witnessing how his life turned into a living hell. Let's hope that from now on, Stewie gets a better grip on his impulses.
Salad dressing you wanted. Does that mean I'm in the crew now?
It does. If you drink the whole bottle while we watch.
Oh my God. It's so salty.
Number 2. He tanned way too much.
Oh my God, look at Stewie. Peter, you took him out without any sunscreen?
Maybe.
You know the sun is dangerous for a baby's skin.
The sun can be a real skin hazard, especially for little ones. And it's always a no-brainer to be super careful with the sun's exposure. But it looks like Peter missed that memo. The tan Stewie had coming was not an accident.
What are you doing?
Just getting my bronze on, baby. Hey, what do you think of my recumbent tan pose?
Feeling all fancy with his newfound skin tone, Stewie dove headfirst into a tanning obsession, completely disregarding any health risk. Although let's face it, he's just a baby, and somebody should have been watching out for him.
Gotta keep the tan up. It's not a skin color, it's a lifestyle, Brian. So you wouldn't know that because you're white as a ghost. Hey, wake me up in 15, will you, babe?
Fine.
Oh, but things take a wild turn when he decides to buy his very own tanning bed for that golden glow 24/7. And that's when Stewie finally learned his lesson. Is it don't overdo the tanning? Nope, it's don't trust Brian.
Hey, buddy. I was just coming to tell you it's time to get out.
I've been in there for 6.5 hours, you son of a bitch! Don't touch me!
Well, how?
And number 1, he hurt his neck badly.
That's my back. It's killing me. I must have jacked it up playing sports and not trying to dance like Beyonce.
You see, life isn't always a walk in the park, especially for a child still figuring out how the world works and constantly one step away from getting banged up. And that's the deal with our little Stewie, who ended up in the hospital and, well...
Be fine. He just needs to wear this brace for a while to correct it.
Oh, dear.
Now, does he have any school pictures coming up?
Yeah, he actually does.
Well, then this will not be a refrigerator door year.
But leave it to Stewie to spin a bad situation into his favor. Thanks to his fancy neck brace, he became the class darling, deciding to milk that for all it was worth until, well, let's just say it didn't turn out too great.
What's happening to me? Oh my God, Stewie! It's gotta be from wearing that damn brace all the time. Your neck must have atrophied so much it can no longer support your head. You've got to take me to the hospital!
Yeah, that's what goes down when you keep daring fate. A harsh lesson poor Stewie had to learn. Do we feel bad for him? You bet. Did he have it coming? Absolutely.
Brace for the next 5 years of my life. The kids stopped cheering the second day. Then it was just, get off the swing, you Christmas turd.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. If you're feeling a little more, check out Family Guy 10 Worst Things Meg's Done, shown on your screen right now, because you... It's hilarious.
Second on our list is the horny dog of Family Guy who finally faces his karma. Finally.
What's that thumping noise?
It's your tail. Stop wagging your tail.
I can't help it. Do something.
Brian's one of those self-absorbed characters that we love watching bite the dust. And today we're bringing you 10 times he got exactly what he deserved. Number 10. Got stuck in a totally annoying relationship.
I'm Jess.
Thanks, I'm Brian. Well, Jess, bottoms up.
If you're lucky.
We've seen Brian struggle to control his impulses time and time again, always on the lookout for new conquests. So when he crossed paths with Jess, an alluring and equally kinky woman with a terminal illness, he felt like he hit the jackpot.
Ready to go again?
Well, I need time. I'm still recovering from that one thing you did that was so obscene it couldn't even be described on lame, dying network TV.
Brian saw the opportunity and decided to make the most of Jess's remaining time, especially in the bedroom, know what I mean? And he even proposed marriage. Everything seemed to be going great, until...
Wild sex stuff I want to try. You would do that for me?
All except for number 17. I'm allergic to chocolate.
But isn't that only if you eat it?
Brian's life turned into a real mess he couldn't escape from. He stooped so low, watching Jess pass away without doing anything about it. But like they say, when karma catches up with you, not even death can set you free from your well-deserved consequences.
I would give anything if she were still here with me.
I'm okay! It's a miracle!
Number 9. Got his teeth knocked out.
My teeth! Brian? Damn it, Peter, what were you thinking? This has to be the stupidest thing you've ever done!
You know that old saying, what comes around goes around? Well, it sure played out here. This is one of those moments when our lovable yet controversial Brian got a taste of his own medicine. It all kicked off when Peter knocked every single one of Brian's teeth out, leaving him in a pretty sorry state. And guess who came to his rescue?
Listen, just take this.
What is this? I won't forget this, Glenn Quagmire.
Don't ever say my name like that, okay? And don't tell the Bart.
After his arch nemesis helped him get his pearly whites back, Brian snagged a cushy job as a real estate agent. But when he got a juicy deal within his grasp, he didn't think twice about pulling a fast one on the very person who saved that smile.
I am flush. For the first time in my life, I got money to burn.
Looks like I found my sucker.
Like we said, life's a wheel, and it turned right back to where it all began for poor Brian. And as much as we adore our four-legged friend, we've got to admit, he had that one coming. And we know he still hasn't learned this lesson.
Wow, so I guess that's it for you in real estate, huh, Brian?
Yeah, it was a lot tougher than I thought.
Oh, yeah, it's real hard being a real estate agent. I mean, you gotta be able to count bathrooms.
Number 8. His victory backfired on him.
What the hell is that?
Out of all the folks in Quagmire, Quagmire and Brian share a mutual hatred that's off the charts. So, what's Brian's worst nightmare? Well, picture this. His arch nemesis, Quagmire, opens a swanky cat bar right next to Brian's sacred writing spot.
Hey, shut up! Don't look at me! I'm dominant!
Brian naturally couldn't let this slide, so he enlisted the help of his trusty partner in crime, Stewie, to shut down Quagmire's bar for good. And you won't believe it, but they actually succeeded. But in true Family Guy fashion, it all went south.
That's right. Thanks to you, I'm out of business. I certainly hope you're happy. Oh, nice top, Stewie.
Wow. I actually got the place shut down.
Yep, thanks to Brian's grand protest, all dogs ended up being banned from every public place. Nice going, Bri. We all hope you enjoy your victory over Quagmire from the comfort of your own home.
A picture of a mountain? When have we ever been to a mountain? What mountain even is it?
That's Mount Quahog.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels made up.
Number 7. Got dumped by a carny girl.
I like your tattoo.
Oh, that? Yeah, that's the hormone monstress. She likes sex and I like sex, so I figured I'd permanently disfigure myself with something I'd seen on Netflix 3 times.
The carnival rolled into Quahog, and the Griffin family headed over for a good time. And Brian? Well, let's just say we all knew what the family's Casanova canine was after. That's right, you guessed it. True to his style, he jumped right into wooing a carny girl.
Wouldn't maybe want to grab dinner sometime?
Nah, but I'll bang you in the porta potty back by the very loud generators.
The one that smells like all different peas mixed together? Hell yes!
His romantic escapade with the carnival lady seemed to be going swimmingly, until it was time for some serious talks. And well, let's just say things didn't go the way our dear Brian had hoped. Actually, quite the opposite.
What? You're breaking up with me?
Whoa, dumped by a carny. Brutal.
The family dog knew it was just a matter of time before the fling would end. But his ego was too big, and his morals a bit sketchy. So he attempted to win back his lady, only to abandon her himself. And in the end, well, karma ended up catching up with him.
Oh my gosh, Uncle Earl, you gotta meet my new boyfriend, Brian.
Don't you break her heart, you hear? Last guy who treated her wrong had his scrotum nail clippered off, then got kicked to death behind a Chick-fil-A.
Number 6. Got roasted on Valentine's Day.
Look, I've been thinking about your situation with women, and I believe I've come up with a way to get to the source of the problem. Follow me.
B-Day came to Quahog, and each of our beloved characters had a romantic tale to spin. Well, almost all of them, because what lay in store for Brian wasn't your typical heartwarming rom-com style love story.
Oh my God. Stewie, what the hell? These are all my ex-girlfriends.
Well, I thought they could provide some insights that might improve your love life.
The poor Griffin family pup had to confront all, yes, all of his exes, who made a comeback to the show, giving us this uproarious scene and prompting us to relive some of Brian's most contentious love affairs.
I don't know, the word self-absorbed comes to mind.
And pretentious. Definitely pretentious.
And he's got a big ego.
Okay, we seem to have a theme going here.
We're still torn between what tickled us more, the remarks from his former flames, or witnessing him evading their clutches. Nevertheless, the face-off with his romantic past undeniably secures its place in our video.
And he's just having a difficult time coming to terms with his own sexuality. Shut up, Ida. She's my favorite.
He's insecure. And a blowhard.
And he's got a tiny penis.
Number 5. Got his tail cut off.
I'm Kate.
I'm Brian. Hey, you want to go outside? Maybe a little quieter?
Sure.
How low can someone stoop to win a woman's affection? Exploiting her blindness so she remains blissfully unaware that you're actually one of those despised dogs? Does it sound utterly outrageous? Well, brace yourselves, because that's precisely the card Brian played this time.
Are we almost at the top?
Yup, just a few more steps. There we are. Ah, the winds of Paris. Isn't that what they say?
To be honest, Brian only found out about her canine aversion after they were already dating. Nevertheless, he shamelessly capitalized on Kate's condition to sustain the relationship. Moral compass, what's that?
Would you be cool with meeting my parents? They're in town this weekend, and I thought we could all have dinner.
Sure. Are they Are they driving themselves?
But as the cosmic gears of karma would have it, retribution was swift. During a precarious dinner escapade, where he used acrobatics to avoid detection by her parents, our dear Brian lost his tail in the most literal sense. You think that evens the score?
What's that thumping noise?
It's your tail. Stop wagging your tail.
I can't help it. Do something.
A few moments later.
Are you okay, Brian?
Yeah, I'm just so happy to meet you both.
Number 4. Peter made him look like a fool.
Oh, there's my boy.
Hey, what happened to my new friend? That kid who sort of looks like me from behind.
In the Griffin family household, you've got two extremes going on. On one hand, there's Peter, one of the dimmest folks with the lowest interest in expanding his mind in the whole show. On the other hand, there's Brian, our favorite pseudo-writer and pseudo-intellectual. But one fine day, Peter decided to dive into the world of culture.
All right, kid, your name is Stewie, all right? I'm your new dad. My name is Peter, and I work at the brewer... NASA. I work at NASA.
Peter's sudden transformation gave Brian the chance to finally have someone to geek out with and, of course, show off his so-called highbrow tastes. Or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah? What was the last thing you read?
He's got you on the ropes now.
Well, I'm actually rereading a lot of stuff.
Yeah? Like what?
Just tap out.
This scene's as hilarious for us as it is cringeworthy for poor Brian. Because it's one thing for someone to make you look foolish, but when that someone happens to be Peter, well, let's just say it leaves us speechless, just like Brian.
Words on the printed page. Thank you, Steve Gutenberg, right? What is this, oak?
Oh, I don't even think it's oak.
Number 3. Quagmire hit him with the truth.
Ah, taking a break, huh? She's a hot piece of ass. And from the looks of it, she likes it rough.
That's my sister, Brian. Her boyfriend has been beating her mercilessly. The last thing she'd want right now is to be objectified.
Our dear Brian's ego is so gigantic, it couldn't possibly fit in that little doggy head. The thought of someone disliking him, without even understanding why, is just beyond his comprehension. So he went all out to figure out why his neighbor Quagmire had it in for him.
I thought he hated you. How'd you convince him to go?
I tricked him, sent him a phony card. He thinks he's going on a date with an old girlfriend.
But instead, you're going to show up.
You got it.
Yikes.
But who would have guessed that this would backfire big time? That Brian's relentless pursuit of answers would open Pandora's box? Because when it comes to persistence, Brian takes the cake. Oh, he kept going till he finally got what he was digging for.
Pretend you're this deep guy who loves women for their souls when all you do is date bimbos. Yeah, I date women for their bodies, but at least I'm honest about it.
Now we're left pondering if poor Brian regrets prying into that truth, or if he's got the gumption to face up to how his neighbors actually perceive him. What do you guys think?
You're just a big, sad, alcoholic bore. I'll see you, Brian. Thanks for the steak.
Number 2. Got declared legally idiot.
Oh my gosh. Wow, this is so exciting.
Excuse me?
It's really you. We recognize you from your book.
When it comes to Brian biting the dust, this very episode served a colossal blow to that massive ego, making it one of the most epic ego-crushing moments in the entire show. In this particular episode, Brian became the ultimate punching bag, taking a series of knockout blows. The first one, discovering the book that Stewie penned about him.
My catchphrase is herf derf?
But wait, there's more. As we've already mentioned, this 18th season episode spared no mercy, subjecting poor Brian to multiple humiliating experiences. The final blow came when he decided to sue Stewie for defaming him in this children's book. The result of that trial, well...
The dog is an idiot. The baby wins.
Herf derf!
For an ego as inflated as Brian's, there's no greater humiliation than getting publicly roasted not once, but twice. First in the book, then in the courtroom, where he was legally declared an absolute buffoon. Could there be anything worse for our beloved dog?
I'll never forgive you.
Who are you kidding, Brian? You're a dog. I'm gonna walk out that door, come back in, and you'll just be excited to see me.
A few moments later.
Hey, you're back!
And number 1, got humiliated on national TV.
It's my book, and there's a note from my publisher. We are returning all of the unsold copies of Faster Than the Speed of Love.
You guys got a garage or something? We got like 300 boxes of these things.
Now, we all know Brian's been a frustrated writer, probably more frustrated than a writer. When his first book flopped, he swore off writing until he realized he had the power to give people what they wanted.
And done. There it is, Stewie. 3 hours, 27 minutes, and I got myself one big steaming pile of book. What are you calling it? Wish it, want it, do it. Love it.
He finally became a famous author, but boy, how quickly he injected that fame into his head. Luckily, an epic showdown on Bill Maher's show quickly brought him back down to earth, and the whole country got to witness it live.
I read Wish It, Want It, Do It. I have to say I agree with Ariana. I think it's actually quite harmful.
Oh, did you? When did you say that?
I just did.
That moment, which probably felt like an eternity to Brian, turned into this incredibly awkward and hilarious entertaining scene for us. Watching him crash and burn is comedy gold. And you know, he kind of had it coming, didn't he?
I mean, if you're going to dump on people, the kind of steaming, stinking, smelly dump that your kind traffics in, at least stand by your dump.
Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. If you're still bored, there's Family Guy's 10 Times Brian and Stewie Went Time Traveling shown on your screen right now.
It's freaking awesome.
Third one on this list is Fat Guy Peter Griffin.
I'm home.
Peter's impulsive antics? Yeah, we love him. Just as much as we love seeing Karma give him a taste of his own medicine. Enjoy 10 times Peter got what he deserved. Number 10. He went from hunter to hunted.
It's just too bad that all the animals are so spread out, you know? I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if they were all grouped together, like in a cafeteria, and you could just go in there with a trench coat?
Once upon a time, Peter and the gang ditched their booth in the Clam for some wild outdoor action in the woods. You know, a chill day of hunting, what could possibly go wrong? Well, in the wacky universe of Family Guy, pretty much everything. You see, hunting's all about patience, being sneaky, and nailing that perfect moment. And guess what? For the first time in his life, Peter seemed to be nailing it. But here's the kicker. He missed the memo on what the perfect moment actually was.
Should have taken the shot, fat ass.
They say a split second can turn your world upside down. But in the twisted world of Family Guy, they had to take it to that whole new level. Number 9. He was kicked out from his own town.
Forget the party. The world's gonna end. Y2K. I heard it from a chicken man.
Oh, Peter, you are the height of just too muchery.
Alright, we get it. Peter can be a real knucklehead, leading everyone on a merry dance through his usual parade of terrible choices. But brace yourselves, cause in the most pivotal moment in world history, Peter was the only one who had it nailed.
Hey, Lois, you remember when I was the third Hardy Boy?
Peter, there was no third Hardy Boy.
Oh, really? Just like there was no apocalypse. He shoots, he scores!
Peter's epic level paranoia actually saved his entire family from the impending Y2K apocalypse. But before we could even process the fact that Peter was spot on, he was back to his regular shenanigans in the blink of an eye.
We have everything we need, and no crime, no guns, no pollution.
Ryan's right. We've left ourselves defenseless. Guys, we need to make some guns.
Guns?
You know, it's one thing when your own family doesn't trust your judgment, but getting the boot from the very town you helped establish, that deserves a spot on our list, no doubt.
Jeez, I haven't been thrown out of any place since I was a counselor at the bulimia clinic. Ah, man, did anybody else throw up after eating that fish last night?
Number 8. He lost all his bones.
Oh my God, a genie!
I am here to grant you 3 wishes.
You see, one day the audience wondered what Peter would do if he had 3 wishes, and the showrunners thought, why not? So in the first of the Family Guy viewer mail episode, our guy stumbled onto a genie. Everything was peachy until it hit wish number 3.
I'm gonna break every bone in your body. I wish I had no bones!
Done.
That ought to show you.
Yeah, Peter morphed into this boneless blob. And believe me when I tell you, it led to some seriously bizarre adventures. He thought he could roll with it, but turns out he was just a drag on the fam. Time to pull the plug, right?
I might have screwed up my life, but there's no reason I gotta keep screwing up theirs. Goodbye, cruel, bone-filled world.
Just playing. His family chipped in some spare bones to get him back to normal life. Cause a dash of karma's fun, but hey, at the end of the day, family's what matters most.
Where do you think all those bones came from?
A few moments later.
Surprise! My God, you mean it's your bones that are inside me?
Well, mostly. We picked up a drifter to fill in the torso.
Number 7. He melded into the couch.
We now return to a 1980s movie you remember fondly, but now feels excruciatingly slow.
All right, Stripes. Oh, this was hilarious.
Among the many misdeeds Peter has carried out, one of the deadly sins makes an appearance: sloth. If he had his way, he'd spend his entire life sprawled on the couch, downing junk food and binging TV until the end of days. And guess what? He actually pulled it off once.
I hope you don't plan on just lying on the couch and watching TV all weekend.
That's exactly what I plan to do.
Lying horizontally in his underwear seemed like a stellar weekend plan for Peter. Until, surprise, karma comes knocking again. Oh boy, isn't the irony just too good to pass up?
Someone had I gotta touch another guy's hand to celebrate.
Oddly enough, Peter seemed quite content with his newfound horizontal lifestyle, but his family, not so much. When they finally decided to pry him off that couch, well, let's just say someone definitely ordered an extra serving of karma.
You know what? Just give me a push.
2 weeks later.
He's in what we call a coma. Now, where's his chart? Ah, here it is. Griffin, coma, Peter.
Number 6. He went blind.
Peter, you're really putting away those Mentos.
Oh, these aren't Mentos, Lois. I eat more nickels than anyone has ever eaten before. Setting this world record is gonna make me famous.
When Peter hit a low point in his life, thinking he'd be forgotten, he aimed for a world record. And what did he choose? You got it. To become the world's coin-swallowing champion. Might be a bit extreme.
Oh my God, Lois! I can't see!
You don't need us to tell you chowing down on a bunch of coins doesn't lead to success, but pretty soon, poor Peter's vision goes kaput, and he's thrown into a new life of blindness.
I mean, I guess I can give it a shot.
Oh my God! I almost didn't do it. I'm so glad I did. Oh, worth it. Totally worth it.
It was definitely a tough break for our main man Peter. But let's be honest, who didn't think that little dose of karma served up was delicious?
Hey, you still awake, Lois, honey? Dad? That's right, I'm your daddy.
Number 5. Meg's Revenge.
You guys all think you're so much better than me.
Oh, Meg, that is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
Now, if there's one thing Peter completely messes up, it's, ironically, being a family guy. I mean, seriously, his dad skills come from another dimension of epic failness. And you know who suffers the most from his dad dysfunction?
What's going on? I heard a noise. Is somebody downstairs?
Oh, God, Meg, you startled me. I'm sorry.
Meg's the family punching bag, especially when it comes to her dad's antics. That's why people were rooting for a dose of cosmic payback to hit Peter where it hurt. And that moment finally arrived when Meg took a little detour to the slammer.
I'm home. You're all my bitches now.
Becoming an inmate turned out to be Meg's golden ticket to a whole new outlook on life, and she finally got to dish out that big dose of payback to Peter. Was it a tad extreme? Perhaps. Was it wickedly satisfying? Absolutely.
What are you doing with that loofah?
Don't worry about it.
A few moments later.
Ah! You told me not to worry about it! I should have been worried the whole time!
Number 4. The disabled incident.
Thank you so much for helping me tear up my carpet.
Well, you know, Lois, I gotta confess, when you called me, I sort of misunderstood what you were asking for. That's why I rushed over.
Now, a totally random event leads Lois to yank out all the rugs in the house, and that's when she makes a jackpot discovery. They could have stashed the cash or spent it on snooze-worthy stuff, but they opted to chase an old dream instead.
Coolest place in Quahog. All the movers and shakers and bigwigs are gonna eat here, but not the small wigs.
Hey!
Talk about ambition, right? Sadly, the chosen spot doesn't match Peter's cool expectations, so he enlists his buddy's aid. Thanks to Joe's intervention, the joint gets a revival. And all seems hunky-dory, but hey, don't forget the cool factor.
Oh, whoa, Joe, I thought you were bringing your cop friends over. What are all these parallelograms doing here?
You mean paraplegics? These are my friends, Peter.
It all boils down to a fiery face-off between Joe and Peter, climaxing into an epic Transformers-style showdown, landing Peter in a wheelchair. Well, just for 2 weeks, but it did serve a slice of well-deserved comeuppance, didn't it?
I thought you and your friends were just a bunch of gross cripples, but I've been in a wheelchair for 45 minutes now, and I see how tough it is.
Number 3. He lost Lois to Quagmire.
female college students were found near a local nightclub. Reports suggest that all 3 were violated sexually before being brutally murdered.
Oh, man, see that? Everybody's getting laid but me.
No tale that kicks off with envy ever ends on a high note. So the moment Peter started wishing he lived like his buddies, we could smell the trouble brewing. His pal Death granted him a nice wish, giving him a night to relive his teenage years and ditch Lois for a wild night with the guys. It all seemed fun and innocent until...
I'm sorry, Peter. I'm afraid she's got a father's libido.
What can I say? I'm a vegetarian. Oh!
Yeah, tough luck for Peter. And a barrel of laughs for us. As the episode took a sharp turn into Back to the Future territory, with Peter racing to win Lois back before the clock runs out. And as we all know, anything inspired by Back to the Future is bound to be totally awesome.
Country club dance is where Lois said she fell in love with Quagmire. If they kiss at that dance, you're finished.
You're right, Brian. We gotta stop him.
So yeah, it all ends well for Peter and his family. But let's admit it, it was a blast seeing him sweat and fret for a while, am I right? Ah, the sweet taste of karma.
Hey, Quagmire.
Huh?
Just a fool in love with...
Sorry, Lois, but I have to do this.
Number 2. Lois cheated on him with Bill Clinton.
All right, Peter, we got a big day ahead of us. I'm gonna show you that age is just a state of mind. Come on, hop in my limo.
Wow, a limo! Shotgun!
Now, while Peter's usually the one spreading chaos and bad ideas like confetti, every now and then he finds himself pulled into the dark side. That's exactly what happened when he buddied up with none other than former President Bill Clinton.
Peter!
Oh, Lois, oh.
How did you and Bill do last night?
We lived, Lois. We lived our lives.
Together they unleashed a wild party and vandalism rampage that seemed like it had no brakes. Just when things are careening out of control, Lois stepped in to squash that toxic friendship once and for all. Or so she thought.
Mr. President, I need to have a word with you.
A few moments later.
Well, you certainly are very persuasive.
So I've been told.
I mean, come on. Discovering your wife's been sleeping with someone else is a gut punch, and no doubt it's earned a spot on our list. But let's be real, not everyone can boast the honor of being bamboozled by Bill Clinton. Am I right, Peter?
Hey, listen, Bill, you and I need to have a talk.
15 minutes later.
Boy, you are good. You are really good.
And number 1, Quagmire shot him.
Hey, Peter, you got your safety on, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because your gun is pointing right at me.
Wait, you want me to pull the trigger and prove it to you?
No, I just want to make sure your safety's on.
Okay, Peter tends to do a lot of foolish things. Let's face it, he usually gets away with it. But sometimes he takes it too far. And that's when we wish to see him get what he deserves.
Yeah, see, Quagmire? Safety's on. Now, this is a gun without a safety. Quite the difference, huh?
After shooting his friend Quagmire during a hunting trip, Glenn decided to end their friendship like any mature person would. But let's not forget, it's Family Guy here, and to make amends, Peter offers Quagmire a chance for payback, shooting him in the arm. And guess what? Quagmire's all in.
Hand me the gun, Peter.
I passed the test?
No, Peter. I'm gonna shoot you like a dirty animal.
But hold up, just leveling that playing field isn't enough for our boy Quagmire. Peter's about to get a taste of what he truly deserved.
All right, we're good.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. If you're still on the toilet, check out Family Guy's 10 Worst Things That Happened to Stewie shown on your screen right now, cause it's awesome.
Part 3 of this video covers the most tragic deaths that has ever happened in Family Guy. These are the most tragic deaths in Family Guy. Brace yourself because things are about to get bloody. At number 21, we have Peter's toy factory boss, Jonathan Weed, who, let me tell you, met a death that's, well, pretty on brand for the Griffins in the episode titled Mr. Saturday Night. Everything seemed like smooth sailing. Until, of course, Peter gets embarrassed at Chris's school's career day. Worried he'll never climb the corporate ladder after that fiasco, Peter invites Mr. Weed over for dinner. You know, to win him over with his legendary charm and snag that promotion.
Mr. Weed, I was wondering if maybe you'd like to come over to my house for dinner Friday night. That wasn't so hard.
Well, what time?
I don't know, 7:30, 8?
Fabulous! What shall I bring?
Dinner starts out okay, but halfway through, Mr. Weed, probably feeling unusually generous, decides to promote Peter to head of the toy division. Brian chooses this moment to choke on his dinner. The food, in an amazing feat of physics, ejects from Brian's mouth and, because the universe loves chaos, lands right in Mr. Weed's mouth. Yeah, you can guess what happens next.
dead.
And just when you think it couldn't get worse, there's a sudden knock at the door and it's some random body search check. Peter decides that the best course of action is to try flushing Mr. Weed's body down the toilet. I mean, yeah, who knew toilets can flush bodies with poop? You've probably seen Peter bury dead bodies, maybe even burn one or two, but flushing? Yeah, that's a new feat for Peter. Luckily for Peter, the knock on the door was just death coming to officially claim Mr. Weed's soul, saving Peter from a lot of awkward explanations.
It's just me, Death. I'm here for the body.
Ah, Peter, it's okay. It's just death.
Oh, thank God.
On the bright side, Weed's untimely demise opens up the chance for Peter to try out a ton of other wacky jobs in later seasons.
Oh, sorry, we're out of towels. Let me get that for you, sir.
At number 20, we've got none other than James Woods, who, in true chaotic fashion, ends up getting stabbed in the back during the episode, And Then There Were Fewer. The Griffins receive an invitation to a fancy dinner party at a mansion, and Peter is all excited, thinking this is some kind of big honor. But upon arrival, they realize they're not the only ones who got the exclusive invite. None of them know who's throwing this shindig, until James Woods dramatically reveals himself as the host.
James Woods?
Thank you for joining me at my humble manor.
He has gathered everyone there to apologize for all the horrible things he's done. Apologies from James Woods. You know this is going to go downhill fast. Just when the dinner is about to start, Stephanie gets shot by a hidden gun. Naturally, everyone immediately blames James Woods. I mean, who wouldn't? The guy doesn't exactly have a spotless track record. Cue the chaos. People panic and try to escape the mansion, only to find they're stranded. Eventually, James Woods reappears and everyone is ready to point fingers, but Woods isn't taking the blame.
It's him!
Sorry it took so long. I was going to the bathroom and I just couldn't stop looking at my penis because it's, so fantastic.
You're a monster. Yeah, I heard it's fantastic. You're a monster, James Woods.
As expected, no one is buying it. Suddenly, the lights go out, and when they come back on, James Woods is stabbed with a knife.
Look! He's dead.
It turns out the knife-wielding culprit is none other than Diane Simmons taking sweet revenge because Woods ditched her. Ah, love. It can make you do crazy things. But hey, at least we get some solid drama out of it. At number 19, we've got Vern and Johnny, who, in true Stewie fashion, met their demise courtesy of a couple of well-placed bullets in the episode Saving Private Brian. Vern and Johnny were this vaudevillian duo who had a real knack for cutting into scenes with their cheesy routine.
Fatty's in a little jam, dead girl, Fatty's in a little... Oh, now how the whiz-bang does the rest of it go?
You know the drill. Vern would bumble through some slapstick gag, usually landing face first into something, and Johnny would try to save the day with some piano music. Real classic stuff. Well, classic if you enjoy random interruptions and humor from the early 90s, but guess who wasn't a fan? Mid-performance in typical Stewie fashion, he just decides enough is enough and shoots them both dead. I mean, honestly, can you blame him? Despite Stewie promising they wouldn't be back, they managed to give us some more musical numbers. Apparently, Johnny got himself a one-way ticket to hell, but we don't really need to get into that mess. Everyone's got to answer for their own stuff eventually, right? At number 18, we've got the surprise death of Loretta Brown, who met her unfortunate end while taking a bath in the Cleveland Show episode Gone with the Wind. We all remember Loretta, the woman who cheated on Cleveland with Quagmire. But hey, mistakes happen, right? Her death, though, wasn't exactly peaceful. Peter accidentally drops a brontosaurus skeleton on her house. Naturally, this sends Loretta flying out of the tub and she breaks her neck on the way down. I mean, where did Peter even get a brontosaurus skeleton? To top it all off, Cleveland gets her body delivered straight to him. As if the cheating wasn't bad enough, now he's got to clean up this mess too. But Cleveland organizes a proper funeral and Loretta gets buried at Stoolbend Cemetery. A real gentleman's stuff.
It's too soon! Why, God? Why?
I'll miss you both. All right, close it up.
At number 17, we've got Muriel Goldman, who met a fate almost identical to James Woods in the same episode, And Then There Were Fewer. Muriel, the wife of the ever-anxious local pharmacist Mort Goldman, wasn't exactly the friendliest soul, which, let's be honest, made her a prime candidate for the chopping block. As we've already covered, James Woods invited everyone to his mansion for a dinner party that turned into a full-blown murder mystery. And, well, Muriel wasn't exactly lucky enough to dodge that bullet, or in this case, the knife. After stumbling upon Diane Simmons cleaning her fingerprints off a knife, poor Muriel ends up with that same knife in her back.
It wasn't her fault, poor thing, but she had to die. I stabbed her, and she screamed. I had to leave the knife in her because I couldn't very well hide it on my person with everyone quickly closing in. So I wiped off the fingerprints and ran.
Mort, of course, cried his heart out. Well, sort of. I mean, you gotta pretend, right? After all, she is your wife.
Oh my God, Muriel, my sweet Muriel. She was so young. She was so beautiful. She was so generous. We were married.
At number 16, we've got the evil clone of Stewie, who was killed by Brian after wreaking havoc in the episode The Hand That Rocks the Wheelchair. When Stewie gets offended after Brian implies he's gone soft for not taking down a bully, Stewie decides to up his evil game. I mean, adding more evil to already evil Stewie. But his machine doesn't quite work as planned. Instead of enhancing Stewie's evilness, it spits out an even more evil clone. The evil clone tries to choke Brian, but Stewie is over the moon with his creation. Who wouldn't be? That is, until the clone starts beating the daylight out of both Stewie and Brian, then casually slices a woman in half and steals her car. Now, Brian and Stewie are on a baby hunt to stop this chaos. Brian uses himself as bait. His plan works because the evil Stewie shows up ready to finish him off. But come on, who's really going to take down Brian while our Stewie is around? Stewie and his evil counterpart engage in a fierce battle. Brian gets hold of evil Stewie's gun, but the situation gets complicated. Both Stewies are identical toddlers in diapers, making it impossible to distinguish between them. Brian poses a crucial question that ultimately helps him identify the true Stewie.
All right, there's only one way to settle this. Look at your feet.
Why? They're just feet. What are they doing down there? They're like leg hands.
At number 15, we've got Chad, who met his untimely decapitation while confessing his love for Meg in the episode Yacht Rocky. So, Cleveland books a reservation for a nice boys' trip on a yacht. But of course, Peter can't go anywhere without dragging the whole family along. While everyone else is wrapped up in their usual shenanigans, Meg is having a predictably boring time. That is, until she meets Chad.
You're not from here, are you?
From the cruise? No, I'm from a town.
You want to mess around on some damp towels next to where the seagulls crap?
They spend some time together, and Chad quickly realizes they have so much in common. Naturally, he decides this is the perfect moment to confess his feelings for Meg. But just as the romance starts to bloom, a huge wave hits, capsizing the ship and decapitating Chad with an oar. Because, let's be real, Meg has that kind of luck.
Told me that before. This is the best night of my life.
Tries to introduce her now headless boyfriend to the family. I mean, why not show off her new trophy boyfriend, right? And to top it all off, she accidentally drops his head, leaving Chris to awkwardly scramble to toss it back. Demise during an underwater escapade with Stewie and Brian in the episode The Wolf of Wall Street. So, it all starts with Brian crashing his car. Naturally, he's panicking because it's going to cost him a fortune to fix, especially since no insurance. Stewie asks Brian to lend him $100 so he can invest in the stock market and totally make a profit. And a few days later, Stewie casually hands him $2,000.
Contrary, here's $1,000 to fix your car, and here's $1,000 profit.
Whoa, hold on. You made $2,000 in a couple days?
Yep.
Oh my God.
I underestimated this baby. Brian wants in on Stewie's secret formula for making easy money. And just like that, Brian's swimming in profit. Brian's got a simple plan. $1 for himself, $1 for charity. But the moment Stewie throws in the idea of a Ferrari, well, let's just say charity's out the window.
Every dollar I make, $1 goes to me and $1 goes to charity.
I'm gonna rent a Ferrari and cruise the pier. You want in?
Well, cancer's not going anywhere. I'm sorry, Billy. You're $1 short of being able to afford the surgery you need.
I mean, come on. It's Family Guy, what did you expect? Now they're rich, and what do rich people do for fun? Ocean excavation. But Stewie wants to spice things up a bit, so they decide to pants none other than James Cameron, who's already busy exploring the wreck of the Titanic. Of course, things go horribly wrong. Their little prank tears Cameron in half, and he's promptly eaten by sharks. Oh well, guess we can kiss Titanic 2 goodbye. At number 13, we've got Albert, who met his unfortunate end at the hands of Peter and the gang, buried alive outside the Quahog Asylum. Peter and the gang being completely unsatisfied with the climax of a horror movie. Naturally, their solution is to write their own. Of course, they don't have any ideas, so they gather at the Drunken Clam for a brainstorming session. As expected, no one can think of anything. That is, until Quagmire suggests they hit up a spooky place to get the creative juices flowing. And just like that, they're off to the Quahog Asylum because nothing screams good idea like visiting an abandoned insane asylum. They start making up spooky stories, but predictably they manage to scare themselves half to death. As they try to leave, they bump into a man with a hook for a hand.
Those footsteps are getting closer.
Those aren't footsteps. It's an old building. Just relax.
Everybody run!
And what's Peter's brilliant idea?
Wait a minute. There's 4 of us and 1 of him.
Yeah, let's get him!
The gang beats him to death. Mistakenly believing they had killed him, they dug a hole and buried him there. I mean, what else do you do with a guy you just probably murdered, right?
Wait a minute, is that his car?
Oh crap, it's still alive!
At number 12, we've got Jess Schlotz, who choked to death on nachos while Brian just sat there watching in the episode Married with Cancer. So, Brian marries Jess, not out of love, but because she has terminal cancer.
These are your latest test results, Jess, and they're remarkable.
Meaning what?
Meaning Jess is going to live.
Jess celebrates her new lease on life by gorging on food. Naturally, this new attitude makes her insufferable, and Brian just lets her choke on nachos during one of her binges. I mean, who wants this kind of better half?
Well, I'm sorry it's so disgusting, but that's all they have. Oh, what, you gonna die if you have to eat mild salsa? Come on. Wait, are you... Oh my god, are you choking? I don't...
But of course, during her funeral, Jess comes back to life, which makes Brian cry his heart out. And no, Brian's not crying tears of joy. Honestly, her survival only makes things worse as their already rocky marriage starts circling the drain, culminating in Jess trying to put Brian down. But later, Brian reveals that Jess inexplicably passes away for real this time. And you know what? Based on that toxic relationship, we can't say we're too heartbroken. At number 11, we have Pearl Burton, who met her untimely end courtesy of a truck while belting out a tune in the episode Brian Wallows and Peter Swallows. So, Brian gets slapped with a DUI and sentenced to 100 hours of community service. He's asked to babysit an old lady. Initially, things are as dull as you'd expect, but Brian starts to warm up to Pearl when he discovers her past as a singer.
Oh, I've never heard it sung so beautifully.
Sing Coppertone!
Yeah, Coppertone!
Do Doan's Pill!
Sing Gold Bond medicated powder!
Pepsodent!
Chiclets!
The two form an unlikely bond, and Brian convinces the agoraphobic Pearl to step outside her house for the first time in ages. The second she steps out, Pearl is almost immediately flattened by a truck, because, you know, the universe loves irony.
Brian, I've missed so much. I wouldn't be standing here right now if it wasn't for you.
While she's in the hospital, Brian uses a virtual headset to show her a fantasy where they live out their lives together. It's a surprisingly heartwarming relationship that, of course, ends way too soon. Finding true love these days is tough, huh? At number 10, we have Horace, the owner of the Drunken Clam, who met his unfortunate end during a baseball game in the episode Save the Clam. Horace wasn't exactly the most memorable character, but his death was. During a baseball game between the Drunken Clam regulars and Goldman's Pharmacy, Jerome smacks Horace's pitch so hard that it straight up kills him. Naturally, the guys hold a funeral for him, but the eulogies, let's just say there wasn't much to say.
When you lose... There's so much...
The only real sadness in the air was the fact that with Horace gone, the Drunken Clam would be closing its doors. Thankfully, Jerome steps up and buys the bar, saving the day and their favorite watering hole. Who needs emotional closure when you've got cold beer? At number 9, we have Francis Griffin, who met his end in the most Peter way possible in the episode Peter's Two Dads. Francis Griffin, Peter's perpetually cranky, nonsense Irish father, always made it a point to bash Peter for his endless mischief. But when Francis shows up at Meg's birthday party, things go from bad to worse, fast.
Peter, have you been drinking?
Well, little. It is a party.
Take off that stupid costume. You look like a damn fool.
Dad, you won't say that when you see my grand unicycle finale.
Peter decides to ride a unicycle at the party. Naturally, he tumbles down the stairs and lands directly on top of his father. I mean, who even rides a unicycle at a birthday party?
All right, this is gonna blow you guys away.
Grandpa! Oh my God! Is he breathing?
Somebody call an ambulance!
Lois, maybe you better call 2 ambulances.
Francis is rushed to the hospital, and before his final farewell, he manages to say a few last words to Peter.
Peter, you're a fat, stinking drunk.
Not exactly heartwarming, but hey, they were something.
Oh my God, he's dead. He can't be dead. There's gotta be something I can do. Maybe I'll bury him in the pet cemetery.
And wouldn't you know it, Francis breaks out of his grave because even in death, he can't catch a break from Peter's shenanigans. You might want to consider a different resting place, Peter.
Okay, I'll bury him in a regular cemetery.
At number 8, we have New Brian, who made the fatal mistake of crossing Stewie in the episode The Man with Two Brians. So Peter gets the bright idea. Since Brian is getting old, why not bring in a new, young, and more energetic dog as a replacement? Of course, no one tells Brian he's being replaced. New Brian quickly charms the family, waking Peter and Lois with soothing flute music and even giving Meg a deodorant because apparently that's what she needed.
Think fast!
Wow, deodorant! Are you sure I'm old enough?
Oh, I think so. I'm gonna make you a little less gross every day.
At first, New Brian even manages to win over the old Brian with a bag of weed. But then Stewie breaks it to him that New Brian is here to take his place. Desperate to regain his spot, Brian tries everything to win back the family, but it's no use. Peter seals the deal by inviting Brian out for a hunting trip, which has all the subtlety of a mafia hit.
Hey, Brian, I thought maybe we could spend the afternoon together.
Really? That'd be great.
Awesome. Because I got this new gun.
Here we go.
And I thought we could go deep in the woods where no one would ever think to look.
Oh, boy.
And just shoot it.
Awkward.
You know, like so far in that no one can hear gunfire.
A little on the nose.
Or screaming.
Sensing where this is going, Brian packs his bags and leaves. Things seem to be going great for New Brian until he makes the colossal mistake of telling Stewie that he humped his beloved teddy bear.
Well, Rupert seems to like my humping.
What did you say?
Rupert. Humped him for 2 hours yesterday. He just laid there and took it.
Did he?
Yeah, and now every time you're sleeping with him, he's gonna be thinking of me.
You don't mess with Stewie's stuff, especially not his bear. The next thing we know, Stewie is dragging New Brian's bloody body to the trash bin. Now that we're on the topic of Rupert, let's slide into number 7, where Brian drunkenly rips Rupert apart in the episode Dog Bites Bear. Unfortunately, Brian's got a bit of a jealousy problem when it comes to the time Stewie spends with Rupert. So, under the delightful influence of alcohol, Brian decides the best course of action is to tear the poor bear limb from limb. Because nothing says healthy friendship like obliterating someone's cherished stuffed animal.
No! Rupert! Rupert!
Naturally, Stewie is devastated, and as only Stewie can, he drags Brian along on a dramatic trek up a mountain in Vermont to scatter Rupert's ashes. On the way back home, Brian tries to make amends by buying Stewie a new bear, but let's be honest, it's not the same. Meanwhile, the original Rupert is looking down from the afterlife.
It's been a long way, to my friend. Oh my God.
At number 6, we have Diane Simmons. Ah yes, the real mastermind behind the whole bloody affair, Diane Simmons. It all starts with her thirst for revenge against James Woods, who dumped her for a younger woman. What begins as payback quickly spirals into a full-blown murder spree, with Diane bumping off guests left and right to cover her tracks. Just when she's ready to take out Lois and tie up her final loose end, Stewie takes her out from afar. After all, if anyone's going to kill Lois, it's going to be Stewie. He's made that pretty clear.
If anybody's gonna take that bitch down, it's gonna be me.
Diane's dramatic fall from grace was sad, but let's face it, she almost got away with it. Almost. At number 5, we have Stewie's half-brother, Bertram, who went out in a cinematic-style death in the episode The Big Bang Theory. Stewie's got more enemies than he has diapers, and Bertram ranks pretty high on that list. When Bertram hatches a plan to erase Stewie from existence by killing none other than his ancestor, Leonardo da Vinci, Stewie steps in to save the day. Because if anyone's going to rule the world, it's going to be Stewie, not some knockoff half-brother.
Stewie! That's my name, don't wear it out.
Turns out, Bertram's almost as sharp as Stewie, and the two engage in an epic aerial battle using Da Vinci's flying machines. It's pretty much every action movie you've ever seen, except with two babies at the helm. But in true Stewie fashion, he ends the fight in style. An arrow to the head, and boom, Bertram's out of the picture for good.
Hey, Bertram, what's your favorite kind of bottled water? Huh? Mine's Arrowhead.
Just like that, Stewie wraps things up with flair, proving once again that no one messes with him and gets away with it. At number 4, we have another one of Peter's bosses, Angela, who, according to Peter, died while swimming. Angela, Peter's long-suffering supervisor at the brewery, was never really impressed with his work, but she did have a bit of a soft spot for him.
Oh no, I dropped my pencil.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
Yeah, this is gonna work out just fine.
Angela's character met an unfortunate end after the real-life passing of her voice actress, the legendary Carrie Fisher. In true Peter fashion, he gives a eulogy that starts off by quoting various sitcom theme songs before stumbling his way into a surprisingly heartfelt tribute that subtly nods to Carrie Fisher herself.
Angela pretty much epitomized class. Who could turn the world on with her smile? Angela. Who could take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Angela. So no one told you life was gonna be this way? Angela.
It's actually kind of touching, or at least it would be if Peter hadn't accidentally delivered the speech at the wrong funeral.
I may have lost a boss, but heaven has gained a princess. And I am at the wrong funeral.
At number 3, we have Brian Griffin, who met his tragic end in the episode Life of Brian. It all starts when Stewie decides to destroy his time machine after a near-death experience. With no more time travel shenanigans on the horizon, Stewie and Brian do what any toddler and his talking dog would do.
Okay, Brian, I'm just putting this out there, but I'm a baby, and only dicks don't let babies win.
But things take a dark turn when Brian is hit by a car. In true Brian fashion, he manages to squeeze in one last emotional goodbye to the Griffin family before, well, passing away.
Brian, no!
I can't believe it. You really...
Damn it, Brian, you can't die! We were gonna do so many things together. We were gonna become windsurfers. I was gonna be a little better than you, but we were both gonna be good.
For a few episodes, Brian is genuinely gone, leaving fans heartbroken. But Stewie eventually figures out a way to bring him back because, come on, this is Family Guy. No one stays dead for too long.
Brian, look out! What
the hell?
Seriously, who knew a talking dog could hit us right in the feels like that? At number 2, we have the legendary Adam West, who sadly passed away in real life, leading to the ultimate end of his character on the show in the episode titled Adam West High. For years, Adam West played an exaggerated, wackier version of himself on Family Guy, and let's be honest, he was a staple of the show's absurd charm. After the real-life passing of his voice actor on June 9th, 2017, the show gave Mayor Adam West a heartfelt send-off. In Season 17's Two Heads Are Worse Than One, Mayor West's character was written out, leaving a wild void that was eventually filled by his cousin, Mayor Wild West.
Mayor West?
To honor the beloved mayor, the characters pay tribute in various ways, from Peter's video montage to renaming Quahog's High School in his honor in the episode Adam West High. It's a touching nod to a character and actor who, let's face it, will never be replaced. And the final death is none other than Jeffrey Fakelman, who met his brutal end at the hands of Quagmire in the episode Screams of Silence, the story of Brenda Q.
Well, listen, how about I make us all some dinner, huh?
Come here! You fat, ugly bitch! If today wasn't your birthday...
Jeff, please, you're being...
What? What am I being? Crazy? Unemployed? Why don't you call the cops like you did on Christmas?
No, I didn't call them. They were called.
Oh, now you're calling me a liar in front of this cat?
After watching his sister Brenda suffer at the hands of her abusive boyfriend, Quagmire hatches a plan with Peter and Joe, inviting Jeff on a camping trip in the woods to, let's just say, take care of business.
Yeah, and they're gonna send all the inmates to Congress.
I don't get that one!
Turns out Jeffrey was one step ahead. He knocks out Peter and Joe in the forest and holds Quagmire hostage, ready to end things his way.
All the way up!
Oh, my shirt's a little too short.
That's okay. You can keep him the way you had him so it covers your stomach.
Thank you. You know, if this Jeff was around more, we wouldn't have tried to kill you.
See you later, schmucks!
But just when it looks like Quagmire's number is up, he somehow survives Jeffrey's attempt to choke him and turns the tables in the most Quagmire way possible by crushing Jeffrey with a car.
What the hell? I killed you!
I choke myself every day, you bastard!
Let's be real, Jeffrey had it coming. And yes, you might say human lives matter, but deep down we all know this death deserved to top the list. There's no sympathy for domestic abusers here.
Oh, Glenn, there you are. Jeff didn't come home last night and he hasn't called.
Well, actually, about that, Brenda, he must have left early this morning.
Yeah, we found this note he left you.
Dear Brenda, I have decided to leave you. I realize that you are too good for me, and you and our unborn child would be better off without me in the picture. Love, Jeff.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Family Guy content. And if you're up for more laughs, check out Family Guy. Every time they went too far, it's on your screen right now. You're going to love it.
Part 4 of this video covers the darkest humor moments. The time Family Guy does the racism, and the time they cross the line.
Oh my God. Chris?
Meg?
From arming a baby to indulging in taboo passions between siblings, this show has conjured truly dark moments. And here's our top 10 list of the darkest moments in Family Guy. Number 10. Peter blows up a hospital.
Peter, is that you on TV right now?
Oh yeah, that's my anti-vaccination PSA.
Who could forget the time when the Griffins campaigned against vaccinations? And that's not even the darkest part of the story yet.
Hi, I'm a medical guy, and I'm here to give you the facts about vax. Fact. Vaccinations cause autism, paralysis, and even...
Upon discovering the potential side effects of vaccinations, Lois and Peter decide to launch a full-on anti-vax campaign, causing a resurgence of diseases and throwing the city into lockdown.
Is anyone else feeling feverish, achy, and acutely sensitive to light?
Oh my God, Peter, You've got measles.
Now hold on. Before we all freak out, it might just be full-body herpes.
It's at that moment when Lois realizes she made a mistake and wants to immediately vaccinate her son. But as always, Peter had to take things way too far, causing some casualties along the way.
All right, what else did I have to do today? Ah, yes, overdose in my apartment. I better get home.
Number 9. They mess with Michael J. Fox's illness.
Hi, I'm Peter Griffin. Now, we were going to show you the actual scene, but it would just make us all sad. So, I'm just going to tell you what happened.
You know, Family Guy's famous for dark, twisted humor, but there's moments that are just too dark even for them. That's why this time Peter himself decided to spare us the discomfort and tell us what happened at a dinner at Fox's house.
Anyway, that's what happened to my shirt. I'm glad we took the high road on this one. What's that? Oh, wait, now they're telling me they do want to show it.
Or at least that's what they wanted us to believe.
I really like the finish on this Shiraz. Son of a... What is your problem?
Yes, Family Guy did it again. And to add that cherry on the top, Peter goes on to tell us what happened next, only to give the joke an even darker twist.
Anyway, I sent him the bill, and he sent me this check, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to cash this.
Number 8. Brian and his suicidal tendencies.
Look, there's got to be some way out of here. Think! I don't know. You think of something. But I have no idea. So you invented a time machine, but you can't get us out of a safe?
There are some episodes in the show where a small group of characters find themselves in a tight spot, where tension's so thick you can cut it with a knife.
And this is one of those.
There's a gun in your safety deposit box, isn't there?
Brian and Stewie end up locked inside a bank vault, and as minutes are ticking by, the intensity just keeps cranking up.
Stewie, come on. You don't know how to use that thing.
Oh, really? What if I hold it sideways like a black guy?
And hey, if you thought throwing a baby, a dog, and a gun in a sealed room was the reason this episode made the cut, well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I keep it in case I ever want to commit suicide, okay? Sometimes it's all too much. Having the gun here, knowing there's a way out, it helps.
Yeah, that confession's pretty dark, spilling it to a baby, don't you think? Thankfully, Stewie is no ordinary baby.
I love you as one loves another person whom one simply cannot do without. And maybe that's enough.
Number 7. The death of Peter Jr.
Okay, Peter, I'm off to my book club. You'll babysit Stewie?
Only if I can have a popsicle.
Only if you say it right.
Popsicle.
While we all know Family Guy isn't exactly known for being gentle with their humor, we can also agree that they sometimes take it to a different level. And that's precisely what happened when Lois entrusted Peter with the care of Stewie.
I don't want a repeat of the last time I left you alone with one of our children. It's just so horrible.
I'm sorry, Lois.
Peter has undeniably proven himself to be a lousy father and an absolute despicable human being. But the revelation the show drops in this cutaway is simply mind-blowing. And as if it wasn't already shocking enough to discover that Peter is directly responsible for the tragic demise of his own son, Peter Jr., his twisted take on the matter is what takes it to that whole new level of, let's just say, messed up.
I thought if I shook him enough, he'd stop crying. I was kind of right.
Number 6. Stewie lets his therapist die.
I saw the kid who has cancer leave. That must have been fun.
We all know the youngest Griffin has a knack for the twisted, so it's no surprise when they dedicated an entire episode to his visit at the child's therapist.
I'm so good. Why can't I be on Broadway? I want to be on Broadway. I want the world to fall in love with me 8 times a week.
Stewie's out here bearing his soul, confessing his deepest obsessions. And that's when it takes a dark twist, when that doctor has a heart attack. The pills are right within Stewie's tiny grasp, but then comes the revelation.
There's one person that does know the real me, and that's you.
How far is he willing to go to protect him?
Not to sound ghoulish, but any indication how much longer you're going to linger?
I'm not sure. I think it's different for everyone.
Yeah, because you're still pretty chatty is why I'm wondering.
Undoubtedly, it's one of the show's darkest moments. Can we expect Stewie to feel remorse at least?
This is how you leave me.
Sorry.
Number 5. Incest on Halloween.
Doing? We're under attack, Brian! By zombies and vampires and a Mexican princess!
Halloween has arrived in Quahog, and the family's gearing up for an unforgettable night. As Stewie takes his inaugural plunge into trick-or-treating and Peter revels in tormenting Quagmire, Meg and Chris are getting ready for a party-filled evening.
If we wear our masks and we don't take them off for the whole party, the boys won't know who we are, and we'll have a better chance of hooking up. We're gonna hook up! I think we look hot. Totally hot!
Ugly bitch!
With the perfect excuse of costumes, Meg seizes the opportunity to crash a party and lock lips with a mysterious beau in the confines of a closet. And they're not wasting a second, no siree.
Oh my god, this is totally working. My God, you're gonna hook up with a boy. I know. I can't believe it.
But as expected, in the realm of Family Guy, things take a hilarious twisted turn.
Guys. Oh my God. Chris?
Meg?
Was darker than a bit of sibling incest under the anonymity of a Halloween costume. Well,
I hooked up with a chick tonight, and I am pretty darn proud of myself.
You're right, Chris. I hooked up with a guy tonight, a high school guy, and I think maybe he'll call tomorrow.
You may be disappointed.
Number 4. Peter has a stroke.
Oh, God bless you, sir. You saved my life.
But at what cost? At what cost?
Family Guy never hesitating to crack jokes about sensitive topics, and they sure do know how to push those boundaries with their physical comedy in some pretty controversial situations. And here's one of them. It all kicks off when Peter saves the owner of a burger joint from a raging fire and scores free burgers as a reward.
I no longer feel the pain.
Come to think of it, I can't really feel anything on the left half of my body.
Peter, are you winking at me? Oh my God, someone call an ambulance!
After his stroke, poor Peter's left with half of his body paralyzed and setting the stage for a comedic roller coaster that'll have you questioning if it's perhaps a bit too much.
You are handing it to my stroke arm. This is my good arm. Bring the beer over here. That's better.
And the answer is no, it's never too much.
To top that all off, the resolution of the situation once again embraces controversy, showcasing the classic Family Guy style.
How long was I in there?
About 5 minutes.
Why are we not funding this?
Number 3. Quagmire kills his sister's abuser.
Holy crap! Oh my God! He must have autoerotically asphyxiated himself!
So one day the writers go ahead and try to tackle domestic violence, and let me tell you, that's a pretty dark and twisted sandwich, tasting way more intense than funny. The whole thing kicks off when Glenn's sister comes to take care of him after his close call with autoerotic asphyxiation.
Come on, Brenda! A stupid nursery rhyme isn't gonna wake him up, especially the way you sing. Right, man?
Glenn and the guys quickly realize the violent situation, and unable to find a peaceful solution, they decide to take matters into their own hands. Things take a seriously dark turn when their plan to off Jeff spirals out of control and poor Quagmire ends up getting killed.
We were just about to go on our annual midnight hunting trip. We thought you might want to join us.
Yeah, what the hell? Go shoot some animals! That sounds like fun!
Or does he?
What the hell? I killed you!
I choke myself every day, you bastard!
In the end, the guys make it back home feeling all victorious, having pulled off a stone-cold murder, leaving us with a lot to think about, right?
Kinda wanna kill somebody else now. Oh, what?
Number 2. Stewie's knocked unconscious.
Well, I'm off to buy imaginary groceries.
And while that show is pushing the boundaries of humor, taking a bite out of crazy, we end up with a show like this episode. While Stewie's knocked out cold and seriously messed up, the Griffin kids come up with a brilliant plan of trying to sweep that whole thing under the rug. Get ready for some disturbing and, let's admit it, downright gross moments.
We just gotta clean the wound, Meg. Hand me that scrub brush.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Dad.
Now you'd think, once Peter finds out, they'd rush Stewie to the ER, no questions asked, but hold on to your horses.
And I wanted to take him to the hospital, but Chris wouldn't let me.
Good, Chris. I've taught you well. You got the right instincts.
The kids decide to take their dad's wise advice, and poor Stewie becomes the ultimate guinea pig for all sorts of twisted experiments. Eventually, when Peter realizes the little guy ain't waking up, he figures it's time to step in. Well, sort of.
I got one last plan, Meg.
Oh my God!
And number 1, the death of Brian.
Okay, Brian, I'm just putting this out there, but I'm a baby, and only dicks don't let babies win.
So while we're talking about dark moments, the top spot in our ranking had to go to the episode that made us stop laughing.
Brian, look out!
That gruesome and vivid accident befalling our beloved Brian isn't only shocking, but also presented in such explicit detail that not even a Family Guy style punchline managed to bring a smile to our faces. Just watching Brian on the brink of death made us momentarily forget that we were watching a comedy show, and although Stewie would eventually bring him back in the future, this moment of despair never faded from our minds. I don't know, what about yours?
You've given me a wonderful life. I love you all.
Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. Why don't you check out top 10 weirdest moments in Family Guy shown on your screen right now, because it's hilarious.
If I was gonna kill myself, do I slit my wrists this way or this way?
Sideways for attention, long way for results.
Meg is right.
Okay, I'll be in the garage.
From terminal illnesses to jokes about pedophilia, no topics off limits in the humor of this beautiful show. So here's our top 10 favorite dark humor moments from Family Guy. Number 10, Vietnam Memorial.
Hey, Quagmire, you know you got Chris suspended from school for telling one of your dirty jokes.
Oh, gosh, Peter, I'm sorry. You want me to talk to him?
Well, no, actually, I want you to tell me the joke.
No doubt the show has zero chill when it comes to picking on any topic for laughs. They go all out cracking jokes about races, religions, and even illnesses. And guess what? They don't spare themselves either, as they hilariously prove this time.
So this chick meets a guy at a bar, and... P.S. Your is in the sink.
It all went down when Peter and his crew embarked on a wild quest to unveil the origin of this dirty joke that's so damn hilarious. Seriously, go and watch it for yourself.
Oh, God, I pooped my pants.
It's funny when it happens to other people.
While being chased by powerful forces they still hadn't faced, their joke-seeking journey took them right to the heart of the country's capital, where they faced all the iconic monuments.
Now, those are all the monuments I read about in school. There's the Washington Monument. There's the Obama Monument. Vietnam War Memorial.
Yeah, even the gut-wrenching Vietnam Memorial. And yep, they totally pulled off that joke.
Aboard! Scoreboard! I know that guy. Cry like a bitch. Vietnam undefeated.
Number 9, suicidal jokes.
Hey, Peter, you got your safety on, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because your gun is pointing right at me.
Wait, want me to pull the trigger and prove it to you?
No, I just want to make sure your safety's on.
Right from the get-go, this video makes it freaking obvious that the show's writers are fearless in their mission to smash through every single humor boundary. That's why they didn't hold back when it came to tackling suicide. It all started with our good old Peter being Peter.
Yeah, see, Quagmire? Safety's on. Now this is a gun without a safety. Quite the difference, huh?
After shooting his own buddy and not even realizing the seriousness of his actions, poor Peter found himself isolated from the gang. And guess what his first move was?
I don't have any friends, so I'm gonna kill myself and get a full page in the yearbook. Then they can't ignore me.
And just when you thought they couldn't go any darker, Peter's own daughter dishes out advice like it's no big deal. Because if they're gonna embrace the dark side of humor, they go all in, no holding back.
Hey, Lois, if I was gonna kill myself, do I slit my wrists this way or this way?
Sideways for attention, long way for results.
Meg is right.
Okay, I'll be in the garage.
Number 8, Quagmire's shady business.
Hey, Brian, check it out. Peter, you painted over the back window. Isn't that dangerous?
I'm a redneck, Brian. We like people driving behind us to know what our beliefs are.
We always had this hunch that giving Quagmire pilot perks wasn't the smartest move. And man, it got confirmed in that Airport 07 episode from season 5. Just a regular day in Quahog. And Peter was full-on redneck mode.
What the hell? My car!
Thanks to that bizarre chain of events, and let's face it, Peter's eternal stupidity, he ended up crashing into Glenn's car while he was heading to work.
Ah, damn it! Hey, come back! เฮ้ย จะไปไหน มานี่ อีดอก กูจ่ายเงินไปแล้ว กี่กอง กูตกลงกับพ่อมึง ทำไมไม่ทำ
With his car all wrecked, Glenn had no way to make it to the airport in time, so Peter offered to give him a ride in his redneck pickup truck. And if that first crash didn't drop the hint about that kind of crazy stuff Quagmire's into, well...
Gotta fly a plane in 20 minutes.
Oh, I can drive you. I got a pickup truck, see?
Well, come on!
If there's one thing that's more evident than Quagmire's human trafficking, it's that the show's writers have no boundaries when it comes to humor.
We can go after them.
Don't worry about it. They're tagged. They're tagged. Just get me to the airport.
Number 7, Michael J. Fox's condition.
Well, people.
You only have 2 white shirts?
Well, I had a third one, but it got ruined at that wine tasting at Michael J. Fox's house.
When it comes to beloved celebrities who made their mark on the show, no one stands taller than Michael J. Fox. This iconic character has become a recurring presence in the Family Guy universe.
Hi, I'm Peter Griffin. Now, we were going to show you the actual scene, but it would just make us all sad. So, I'm just going to tell you what happened.
And even though he's often seen as Marty McFly, let me tell you, when it's the real Michael J. Fox we're talking about, you can bet that humor always zooms in on his illness.
What's that? Oh, wait, now they're telling me they do want to show it. I really like the finish on this Shiraz. Son of a bitch, what is your problem?
Because in the crazy realm of Family Guy, not even the utmost admiration and respect for a celebrity can tame the insatiable craving for dark humor. That's just how it goes in Family Guy.
Screwed up worse than Disney did when they cast Michael J. Fox in that Zorro remake.
Who was that masked man who saved us? I don't know, but he left his insignia.
Number 6. Quagmire's Baby.
Well, I'm clearly not the only one who was dissatisfied with his purchase. Whoever bought that baby from you obviously didn't want it.
A baby? I didn't sell a baby.
One fine day, out of the blue, Glenn comes across this little girl right on his doorstep, waiting for him with a not-so-friendly note in her little basket.
Glenn, this is your child. Next time, wear a condom, jerk.
Left with few options, he decides to step up and try to adjust his wild and lustful lifestyle to accommodate little Annalee's presence. But he soon realizes how incredibly difficult it truly is.
You have a baby?
Yeah, it's a long story. Damn kids kept me up every night for 2 weeks. Now, where were we? Giggity, giggity.
Eventually, Glenn makes the tough call and reluctantly decides to give his daughter up for adoption. Despite feeling remorseful, he knows it's the best choice for little Anna. And just when you think it's all heartfelt and you're pulling out the tissues, that's when the show's true nature comes to light.
Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll bump into her in 18 years.
What?
Did you really think I was gonna change that much? Get out, everybody!
Number 5. You have AIDS.
Well, I better tell Cleveland. I got a knack for delivering bad news.
Sometimes there's news that's tough to break, even for Dr. Hartman, who isn't exactly known for his gentle touch with patients. But fear not, because Quahog has its very own hero.
I don't know how to tell you this, Mr. Devaney, so I'll let these guys do it.
And by these guys, we're talking about this incredible crew.
You have AIDS.
Yes, you have AIDS.
I hate to tell you, boy, that you have AIDS.
With an epic song, Peter and his gang deliver the devastating news. Oh yeah, dark humor at its finest. And what better way to handle a delicate moment than with a catchy and unforgettable performance?
Not HIV, but really full-blown AIDS.
Yeah, okay, we know it's a devastating moment, but seriously, how can you resist cracking up when you hear that wicked melody with those twisted lyrics? That's just the way things roll up in Quahog.
Have AIDS.
Yes, you have AIDS.
Not HIV, but full-blown AIDS.
Number 4. Kevin Spacey's Basement.
Brian, why don't you take Stewie while Meg and I go clothes shopping?
A few moments later.
$10.
$5.
$8 and I'll do it.
Fine.
During the episode Don't Make Me Over, in the 4th season, the Griffins visit the mall to give Meg a much-needed makeover. And it's during this visit that an exquisitely dark piece of humor unfolds.
Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement! Help me!
While the joke may not have made waves in its original airing in 2005, it took on a whole new significance years later when actor Kevin Spacey faced accusations of sexual assault by a minor.
Ha! I am so outrageous! Give me the cash.
Could the show's writers have seen this coming, or was it just a fortunate stroke of luck? Either way, the hidden gem of the joke nestled within the episode has now become one of the show's most chilling and twisted moments of dark humor.
Cold in here?
Nope, just really small.
Number 3. The bandana look.
Over 1,000 people entered the contest and they chose mine.
Well, that's wonderful, Brian.
Yeah, that's a great achievement. Just like the first chemotherapy patient to figure out the handkerchief look.
If there's one thing that sets Family Guy apart from the rest, it is the sheer audacity of its writers when it comes to comedy, fearlessly tackling even the most sensitive of subjects. And when it comes to pushing those boundaries, they spare no expense. And of course, this includes terminal illness.
Honey, get in here.
What is it?
In one of their iconic cutaway gags, a hallmark of the show, the writers unleash their full comedic potential, fearlessly taking things over the top and leaving no joke unturned. Nope, not even this one.
Oh my God.
Right?
It's like you don't
even have cancer. I know.
Oh my God.
Because no matter how tough life gets for someone, laughter remains the ultimate remedy. At least for the audience, because at the end of the day...
No, but I still have pretty aggressive cancer.
Number 2. Officer Reese's.
If everybody was as close-minded as you, the world wouldn't have some of its most inspired creations.
In the wild and wacky world of Family Guy, even the most random scenarios can lead to the most extraordinary ideas. And that's exactly what happened to Officer Reese's when he became entangled in this peanut butter calamity.
Man, this chocolate bar is delicious.
I love peanut butter.
In a classic cutaway of the show, the officer was patrolling the roads when fate led him to a recent car accident. And if the officer's surname doesn't give you a hint of what's about to unfold...
What happened here?
He got peanut butter on my chocolate. He got chocolate in my peanut butter.
These are the moments when the show's writers weave their magic, fearlessly reimagining significant events of the world, infusing them with a delectably dark twist, if you know what I mean. And number 1.
Drunk driving math. Hey, Brian, toss me a cold one. Nothing better than a 7 a.m. beer and an unbrushed mouth.
From day one of this show, it's pretty damn clear that Peter's got a thing for booze. His addictions caused him endless, and sometimes hilarious, troubles, from job losses to run-ins with the law.
Peter, I don't want you drinking too much. You're driving us all home.
Lois, I know how many beers I can drink and still be able to drive.
But sometimes the show takes a wild detour and drops a dark joke that's totally consequence-free for everyone involved. Like that one time when Peter busted out some crazy math to figure out how many beers he can knock back while driving. No biggie.
Seven.
And if you thought Peter's method ain't all that reliable, guess what? You'd be totally right.
6.
Always a pleasure having you guys around. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. Why don't you check out Family Guy 10 Creepiest Herbert Moments shown on your screen right now.
You can see how I play with Chris.
So he's Muslim. Every culture has its quirks. Italian guys talk with their hands a lot. Irish guys drink a lot. Black guys change their shirts while they tell you a story.
Throughout the show, the writers have been slinging jokes around like rapid fire, taking aim at every race and religion in their comedic arsenal. Today, we're dishing out 10 times they played the race card. Number 10.
When Peter tried to scare away Mort.
Hi, Lois. Neil's doing a report on Christianity at school. Do you have any crucifixes I can borrow? Preferably one without the little fellow on it.
No shocker that some of Mort's, let's say, Jewish-ish mannerisms don't exactly jive with Peter. And it's no shocker that either poor Mr. Goldman embodies every single Jewish stereotype in the book.
Reverse the direction of time. Stewie, what does that even mean? I don't get it. Okay, now I get it.
The show's masterminds never held back when it came to riffing on this recurring character's quirks and his faith. But maybe sometimes they push that envelope a smidge too much, and this here's one of those moments. Fed up with Mort's house crashing, Peter decides to make a splashy move.
Lois, I'm tired of Mort always mooching off us, so I made a scared Jew.
Peter, we're not gonna have this in our front yard. It's racist, and for God's sake, you ruined your best suit.
Okay, hey, oh, wait. It might be a little bit over the top, but let's be real. Who didn't burst out laughing at that?
Hey, guys, I just wanted to return you. Oh my God, it's Hitler! He's back! He's back! Hurry, protect John Stewart! He's our most important Jew!
Number 9. Brian doesn't like it black.
Yo, that sounded smooth, y'all. I just have a cold.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm so sorry I keep doing that. Oh, God, please.
If there's one character we've seen evolve throughout the show, or rather devolve, is Brian. The Griffin's family pooch used to be the voice of reason in his early days, dishing out sage advice to Peter and the gang. But oh boy, how the tables have turned, because he's beginning to show his true colors.
Now I just need you to sign this.
Oh, God, sorry. Oh, my God, that is not me. That's not who I am. I vote Democrat.
You could blame this one on his doggy nature, but come on. Our furry friend has dropped some seriously controversial moments and taken a few eyebrow-raising stances. Trust us, we had a treasure trove of material to choose from, but is there anything more uproarious than this?
You guys know I have no problem with black people, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure.
I don't know. Well, you did say you hated Crooklyn.
Number 8. Mexican Super Friends.
I'm sick of Mort always borrowing our stuff. He's a bigger mooch than the Mexican Super Friends.
When Family Guy decided to poke fun at other races, not even the Justice League is safe. Because no matter how strong, respected, and super heroic you are, there's always room for a bit of dark humor.
A Mexican Superman, can I talk to you for a sec? When you signed the lease, you said there was gonna be like 5 of you living here.
Oh, no, they're not all living here. They're just visiting.
Seeing the Super Friends in their stereotypical Mexican renditions is pure comedic gold. But trust the writers, because they're not done there. Because if there's one thing this delightful show has taught us, it's that if you're gonna make fun of someone, you gotta go all in.
Hey, Mexican Superman, I got the keys made.
Naturally, their HQ gets rented by an American, and naturally everyone tags Mexican to their name, and naturally, well, I think it's best if you witnessed it firsthand.
I got like 60 keys.
Silencio, jefe aquí.
¿Qué?
Evicción.
Number 7. Controversial composite sketches.
You kids go back to school, Lois goes back to groceries, I go back to my job.
That's not gonna work out, Dad.
Why not?
A little social experiment in the Griffin family sparked by the kids swiping and trashing their dad's shiny new motorbike left everyone slack-jawed when it actually panned out. Who would have guessed that shaking up roles could be this spot on? The outcome? Chris stepped into Peter's shoes and Peter, well...
I could see about getting back my old job as a police sketch artist. Now, did you get a look at the man who assaulted you?
I did.
Okay, can I get a description?
His previous stint as a police sketch artist seemed like the perfect reboot plan, complete with a free pass to unleash all the racial stereotypes under the sun. Quite the gig, right? Just imagine how hilarious it would have been to see more of that in action.
He was Asian American?
Asian American. We talking Korean? We talking Thai? We talking Vietnamese?
Maybe Korean. Could have been Japanese.
Preliminary sketch here. Is this the man who assaulted you?
Sadly, a return to the force wasn't in Peter's cards because he'd been handed the pink slip. The reason, you ask? Well, I'm pretty sure you can connect the dots on that one.
Peter, they're never gonna take you back. You got fired for racist drawings.
I guess.
Number 6. Back to the future?
It's your kids, Marty. Something's gotta be done about your kids.
Family Guy's humor's cutting so deep even guest celebrities aren't safe. Not even universally beloved fictional characters like Marty, Jennifer, and Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Case in point, during a hilarious cutaway, Doc takes the gang on an emergency mission.
Your daughter marries a black man.
That's actually not a big deal for me.
Yeah, me neither.
What?
Sure, we can chalk it up to Doc belonging to another era where certain social cues might, well, slip by him. But you know what's even funnier than seeing our favorite scientist caught off guard? Watching his epic attempts to sidestep the situation.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, well, what's wrong with that?
No, nothing. It's nothing, I guess. I think it's great. Congratulations.
To be honest, it's hard to picture the mighty Doc Brown as a racist, but can't really blame Marty for feeling uncomfortable either.
I don't think I'm comfortable around you anymore.
Did you know peanut butter was invented by a black man?
Too late, Doc.
Number 5. When Peter became friends with a Muslim.
I am Mahmoud.
I'm Peter. You know, I never seen a hat like that before, so I'm very scared of it.
No doubt about it, whenever a Muslim character popped up on the show, the terrorist trope seemed inevitable, even if Peter remained blissfully unaware. It all kicked off when we crossed paths with Mahmoud at the hospital and became friends right away.
I am impressed by how much you have committed yourself to Islam.
Are you kidding? It's awesome. I even started wearing leather sandals with way too long toenails. See how the big ones are getting yellow?
Ah, yes, very Muslim.
Mahmoud's odd behaviors didn't take long to catch everyone's attention, except for Peter, of course. Our big guy doesn't pay attention to these prejudices on race and whatnot, or maybe he's just clueless.
I'll leave that one up to you.
Look, I'm gonna call Mahmoud right now on this cell phone he gave me. He'll tell you. Damn phone's busted. Maybe I dialed wrong.
The important thing is that this show once again proved it's not holding back when it comes to poking fun at every race in the world. And you know what, man? It's one of the biggest reasons why we love this show.
Okay, you're good to go.
Number 4. Peter needs a Jew.
Lois thinks I'm bad with money.
She's got a point, Peter. You're the white version of a black guy who's not good with his money.
In a list of Family Guy's most controversial moments, this one simply had to make the cut. It started with Peter finally coming to grips with his financial ineptitude, something we could have all seen coming from miles away. And what's his genius solution?
So you're saying I need a Jewish guy to handle my money?
Peter, not every Jewish person is good with money.
Well, yeah, I guess not the retarded ones, but why would you even say that?
Considering the show's knack for trotting out racial stereotypes in the name of humor, we might have had a hunch where this was headed. But brace yourselves, because what followed was this jaw-dropping musical number with a roller coaster of jokes and nods to the Jewish community that's etched into the annals of the show's history.
Hebrew people I've adored, even though they killed my Lord.
Hold on, cause that wasn't the punchline. Once Peter realizes his racial cliches are oddly accurate, he thinks he's cracked the success code. And it all boils down to, drumroll please.
We're gonna take you down to that synagogue and turn you Jewish.
Okay!
Number 3. The Native Americans ruling Quahog.
Crap, they got away.
Better call the boss.
A few moments later.
Damn, I'm not getting a smoke signal here.
We could kinda say the show's creators handed Stewie this time machine on a silver platter to just mock these other generations without any limitations. And guess what? This episode's a total showcase.
You went back to 17th century Jamestown and you gave guns to the Indians, and now they're running everything. I mean, you're the one who's always saying never alter the past.
Oh, come on, Brian, let's be honest. I frequently alter the past.
Stewie waves goodbye to his own rules, giving the past a good shake, dishing out weapons to Native Americans, letting them take over the town. The result? A present that's nothing short of mind-boggling.
There's my brave warrior. How was work today?
Oh, it was so annoying. Everyone was coming around with their daughters selling Girl Scout corn. Made me feel so guilty I had to buy like 20 ears.
Watching the Griffin family take on a Native American twist? Pure genius. Almost as good as seeing Quahog's entire landscape transformed into a realm of these tribes. We could play it cool and pretend not to notice the edgy undertone of these jokes, but will we?
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I've done this several times today and your husband just isn't responding.
Well, have you tried this?
Ma'am, this is a place of medicine.
Number 2, the new black in the gang.
I mean, if you really break it down, what we need is a black guy.
Yeah, that was the best thing about Cleveland.
Oh, by far.
And while you're sitting around thinking about what could they possibly do now, they kick off an episode like this. With Cleveland getting his own spotlight, the gang lost a bit of their, let's say, flavor. So they decided to spice it up with a new colorful addition to the crew. The hitch? Well...
What, you guys know each other?
Know each other? Peter, Jerome is an old boyfriend of mine.
What?
Oh, sorry, I was out of it. Wait, are we being robbed?
Beyond a few jokes, Peter hadn't openly shown racism until this moment of insecurity. But this bombshell with Jerome and Lois sharing a little history together was something he just couldn't handle.
Peter, what are you doing?
Oh, surely, Jerome, you don't want to stay in the same house as a ghost who carries a torch around. Oh!
His own mix of fear and self-doubt propelled him into a moment that undoubtedly deserved a spot on our all-time list. Because really, tossing around a few edgy comments is one thing, but suiting up as a fire ghost?
Come on, Peter. That's too much. Fire ghost. Oh, you scared yet? Didn't know this place was haunted, did you?
Peter, take that thing off.
And number 1, the racist tweet.
About to see the new Kevin Hart movie. Just kidding, I'm white and went to college. Hashtag Baywatch movie.
Family Guy, riding the wave of the current times. For mockery's sake, naturally, which is exactly what they did in season 16, having a good laugh not only at racist humor, but also at cancel culture. And who better than Brian to play the part of the tweeting guy?
Are you at Dog Backwards from Twitter?
I am. Are you a fan?
You racist jerk! I hope you get foot and mouth disease!
Almost by accident, he shot out this racist tweet, landing him in some real hot soup. The Quahog community and the digital realm give him no quarter. Because, you know, in 2017, cracking a tasteless joke practically meant inviting a virtual lynching, right?
I'm Brian Griffin.
Boo! Boo! Brian Griffin, boo!
Poor Brian ended up being the scapegoat for the joke gone awry. But seeing both perspectives taken to the extreme makes you wonder, who's truly off kilter here? The Joker or the pitchfork-wielding mob?
Just to be safe, can we start running before we get that answer?
Guys, thank God you have my back.
We think you should move out.
What?
Oh!
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. If you still want some more, we got Family Guy 10 times Peter got what he deserved, shown on your screen right now.
It's hilarious.
So where do you live?
Everywhere. All places. Hopefully inside you.
Family Guy never holds back when it comes to humor, but sometimes they take it to a whole new level. So let's take a look at the top 10 jokes that cross the line. Number 10. The Ipecac Challenge.
All right, you guys, I got 8 crates of Ipecac from Mort, all on my tab. Now, whoever goes the longest without puking gets the last piece of pie in the fridge.
Out of all the gut-wrenching moments in Family Guy, this one deserves a spot in our top list for sure. When it comes to making us squirm with their scatological humor, this show doesn't hold back, and this scene proves it.
Okay, here we go. How's everybody doing?
Good. Good so far.
All right.
Nothing yet.
Cool.
Picture this. There's only one slice of cake left, and the gang comes up with the perfect way to decide who gets it. Yep, you guessed it. A competition to see who can hold down their Ipecac-induced nausea the longest. All seems to be going well until...
Ooh, one down. I know somebody who won't be having any...
I'm starting to feel funny.
Well, I feel fine. I guess I'm gonna...
Oh Oh boy! That means I win! I get to eat.
Let's just say none of them will be craving cake anytime soon after this. But hey, that's what we love about Family Guy. No holds barred when it comes to grossing us out with their twisted sense of humor.
Oh God! Why didn't anybody tell me?
A few moments later.
Peter, I need you to hold my ears.
Number 9. Jesus the Virgin.
I'm saying, Jesus, we are gonna help you lose your virginity.
God, I love sex.
Talking about going too far. Remember that time Peter helped Jesus lose his virginity? Now that's crossing the line in style. So, Peter and the gang discover that Jesus is still a virgin, and they're determined to help him get laid. It's not gonna be an easy ride, but they're all in.
All right, Jesus, these speed date nights are the best way to meet a lot of chicks fast. Now go get them.
So where do you live?
Everywhere. All places. Hopefully inside you.
When Peter's plan fails, Lois steps in, and Jesus realizes that he actually wants to lose his virginity to her. Peter agrees to let it happen in exchange for a brand spanking new recliner.
Boy, this must be killing you. You're an atheist, and the one guy you don't believe in is getting to bang the woman of your dreams.
You know what? I don't have to sit here and take this. I'm out of here. Can you let me outside?
Things go smoothly until Peter discovers that Jesus is using his usual deception just to sleep with Lois.
What are you, a cop?
No, Jesus is about to have sex with my wife.
Oh, then here, take it. Get out. I need this car.
So do I. Jesus Christ is about to have sex with my wife.
Lenny Kravitz is about to have sex with my daughter.
Oh my God. No, here, take the car. Take the car. Get out of here. What are you doing? Go.
In the end, Peter cock-blocks the whole thing, giving us a happy ending but leaving us seriously questioning the true nature of Jesus. Can they get any more controversial than this?
Yeah, I guess. Who cares? I'm not even real. Merry Christmas.
Number 8. Peter needs a Jew.
Lois thinks I'm bad with money.
She's got a point, Peter. You're the white version of a black guy who's not good with his money.
If it's about annoying and angering the audience, Family Guy's a pro. This time, Peter finds himself strapped for cash and realizes that all of his friends have Jewish accountants to help them manage their money.
So you're saying I need a Jewish guy to handle my money?
Peter, not every Jewish person is good with money.
Well, yeah, I guess not the retarded ones, but why would you even say that? For shock value? Jeez, Cleveland, there's edgy and there's offensive. Good day, sir.
Desperate for some much-needed help, Peter decides to, well, pray with an acid musical number that's hard to forget, both for its original visual tricks and its racially charged lyrics.
Even though they killed my Lord, I need a Jew.
After so many offensive comments throughout the episode, the least we can hope for is that good old Peter finally gets the help he needs. What do you guys think?
Hi, my name's Max Weinstein. My car just broke down. May I use your phone?
Now my troubles are all through. I have a Jew.
Number 7. Where's my money, Brian?
I don't believe this. I just lost a $50 bet.
You know, Mike Tyson once beat up his wife, but there's nothing funny about that.
If there's one thing we can be sure of, it's that Family Guy never shies away from any controversial topic, whether it's gambling, violence, or both. And when a baby's the one dishing out that action, you know it's gonna be good.
Hey, it's me. Knock, knock. So, you got my money?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'll pay you soon.
Yeah, well, here's a suggestion. Have the money by tomorrow, and there won't be any problems.
Huh?
Yeah, 24 hours.
Why? What happens in 24 hours?
I don't know. Not psychic, man. I'm just saying it would probably be better for everybody if you had the money tomorrow.
Yeah, all right, I'll see what I can do.
Sweet, sweet, great.
So here's the deal. Brian loses a bet, and Stewie is not about to wait around to collect, which leads us to one of the most iconic scenes in the series. Yeah, it was pretty shocking to see little Stewie go full-on gangster, but let's be real, it was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, that hurt? That hurt?
What the hell?
That's what happens, man.
Oh, my God!
Yeah, that's what happens. Where's the money? You got till 5 o'clock.
You freaking psychopath!
Clean yourself up.
So the punches keep flying throughout the episode until Brian finally manages to settle his debt. But don't you worry, pals, because the dog gets his payback in the end. Number 6. Dumpster Baby.
Peter, what the hell? My car! Ah, damn it! Hey, come back! เฮ้ยจะไปไหนมานี่อีดอกกูจ่ายเงินไปแล้วกี่กองกูตกลงกับพ่อมึงทำไมไม่ทำ
What would be the most outrageous moment of the season in any other show is just a small fry for Family Guy.
Well, come on!
Quagmire, I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
We can go after them.
Don't worry about it. They're tagged. They're tagged. Just get me to the airport.
I mean, Quagmire having a bunch of Asian women as hostages ain't nothing compared to the epic musical number we get in this episode.
Hey, what are you doing out here? Don't you want to dance?
Sure.
I'm just a prom night dumpster baby. I got no mom or dad. And though I came from a hole, I'm singing right from the soul. My fanny needs a blanket and somebody to spank it. I miss my mom, but she's at the prom.
Pro-life groups must have wanted to rip their hair out seeing a high school student dumping fetuses in a trash bin. But for us Family Guy fans, it's going to be a moment that we'll never forget. Just look at those umbilical cords dancing.
I'm taking a stroll.
He's taking a stroll.
I'm taking a stroll.
He's taking a stroll.
Number 5. The Daycare Dilemma.
Yeah, and is it normal that Miss Emily tied us all to the sink while she went out to return a birthday present?
Remember that time Stewie went to preschool? He totally remembers it because it was a total disaster. So the place, which is actually just a house, is a complete mess, and the caretaker, Miss Emily, is not up to the task of running it.
What did I tell you, Brian? It's a nightmare in here. Oh my God!
Brian steps up to talk to Miss Emily, playing the responsible adult card and ready to fix things. But of course, we're talking about Family Guy here.
Excuse me, are you Miss Emily?
Yeah, hi. Who are you?
Brian. Brian Steele. I was just dropping Stewie off.
Oh, yeah. I should probably go back in there, see how everyone's doing, I guess.
Ah, they're fine. In fact, I see Stewie reading a book.
Stewie's getting treated like crap while Brian's busy trying to score with Miss Emily. But when he finds out she's got a man, suddenly he's all about doing the right thing. Let's just say on this show, the little ones don't always come first.
What you did to these kids, there is a special place in hell for people like you.
Number 4. Herbert's Twisted Musical.
He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Donna Reed.
If there's one thing that sets Family Guy apart from other shows, besides its acid humor and twisted plot lines, it's the musical numbers. They take the opportunity to go all out and skewer everything and everyone in sight. And we couldn't let this beautiful musical number from Herbert slip by.
Well, looks like the good Lord just sent me a conversation starter. Come here, Jesse. Come get the ball.
It all starts out like any other day in Quahog, with Chris accidentally breaking the lonely old man's window while playing baseball,
Herbert sees an opportunity to get close to Chris
and offers him a job to pay off his debt.
Chris, you have damaged this man's property, and until you pay off the debt, you'll do whatever job he wants you to do. And at the end of the day, if you're exhausted and your face is dripping wet, well, that just means you did a good job.
That sounds fine.
Happy to have a new companion, the creepy old man invites Chris on a date, which leads to the twisted, hilarious, and unforgettable musical number.
We snuggle watching Lucy on a big, enormous 12-inch screen. Oh, somewhere that's green.
Number 3. Locked Up.
I don't believe this. Hello? Hello? We're locked in! Did you just crap your diaper?
I got scared when the door closed.
This episode seems like the creators asked themselves, how far can we push the envelope of political correctness? And they said, no problem. Let's throw a dog and a baby in a vault with a gun and a bottle of whiskey. So yeah, the entire episode is just Brian and Stewie stuck in a bank vault. But they don't just get all deep and explore heavy themes like suicide, the meaning of life, and human relationships. They also have to deal with some, interesting challenges.
Okay.
Ah, don't do it right here. I don't want to watch.
What?
Take it over there. Do it in the corner. It's gross.
It's your poop.
Yeah, but it's your activity, you know? It's your thing.
An armed weapon, a drunk baby, a depressed dog, and a dirty diaper. What else do you need to create a totally messed up episode?
Got some dessert for you.
You gotta be kidding me.
Come on, it's throw up. You like throw up.
I do like throw up.
Number 2. Quagmire's dad.
Guys, I got some great news. My dad's coming to visit.
Remember that time when Quagmire's dad came to town? Well, it went something like this.
Son, you have my word. I am not gay. But I am a woman trapped in a man's body. And while I'm in Quahog, I plan to have a sex change operation.
Oh, come on, just be gay.
Yep, that's right. The war hero and father of our dear Glenn rolled into Quahog with some shocking news, turning the town and his son upside down. And especially Peter, as you can imagine.
Okay, you know what? Elephant in the room. I'll say it. So, Ida, you miss your piss?
Peter!
Thank you for asking it.
Jeez.
No, it's okay.
Glenn tries everything to come to terms with his old man's new reality, but it's just too damn hard. Meanwhile, his father, or should I say Ida, feels bummed and let down. And just when things were getting all serious and deep.
Hey, here's to exciting new opportunities on the internet.
That's right, then Brian rolls back into town completely clueless about the latest town gossip and meets Ida, and everything goes back to the classic Family Guy shenanigans, if you know what I mean. Y'all really expect some emotional melodrama? So, in the end, things went well for Quagmire's dad, but not so much for Brian. You can probably guess why.
Get out of there, you dirty little bastard! You're dead! If I ever see you anywhere near my house, I'll blow your head off! Now lay there and die, you piece of crap!
Hey. I your dad.
And number 1, Stewie becomes a doggy daddy.
There he goes again. He's being so standoffish. I don't understand.
If you thought this show couldn't get any more twisted, buckle up, because this episode really went off the rails. Stewie's worried that he and Brian are drifting apart, and he finds a very healthy way to cope with the situation by borrowing his DNA and building a machine capable of impregnating himself with his dog. Nothing weird or toxic about it, right?
Oh my God, you're serious? People are gonna think I had sex with a male baby and then got him pregnant. No, thank you for finding a way to make it sound horrible.
Stewie's plan actually works, and he ends up getting pregnant. But it ain't smooth sailing from there, because he has to deal with all the hormonal changes that come with pregnancy. Plus the fact that Brian isn't exactly overjoyed about becoming a father.
Ooh. Is it dead? You hit me! What kind of monster hits a pregnant toddler? If you ever lay a finger on me again, I'll burn you in your bed. Could you do that now, please?
And if you thought nothing could be weirder than a baby being pregnant with his dog, that's because you haven't seen the birth yet.
Oh God, it's coming! Oh, can you see the head? I don't know where to look, but maybe you should look at the part of me where there's a baby coming out. Oh! Seats. And they're coming out of everywhere!
And of course, they lived happily and weirdly ever after. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. Go ahead and check out Family Guy 10 Funniest Movie Parodies, shown on your screen right now.
You'll just love it. Giggity.